on that daddy sound. On that, hey, on that daddy sounding. On that daddy sounding, on that baddie sounding, fatty sounding, horse blaring, success resounding. Cape of Basil, lit since founding. Highly G, interest compounding. I'm that baddie sounding, horse blaring, success resounding. Cape of Basil, lit since founding. Highly G, interest compounding. I'm that daddy sounding, fatty sounding, stole the Krabby Patty secret formula, hit the ground running. Dad joking around the clock punning. If I was a Disney princess, I'd be that sleeping on me beauty. Get it? Okay, nice one, Basil, that shit was stunning. Daily routine of a green cake, small bean. Woke up, drank some coffee, sunny day. Birds be tramping, 3 letters wanna off me. 3 letters wanna off me. Koala said, this goes hard on you. True, right. That's why they roll they red carpet out for me like fruit by the foot. That's why they don't wanna give me the loot. That's why I don't give a hoot. That's why I'm playing with them like flu. Don't like me here, concert receive boot. On my way to the top, don't question the route. I'm in the motorcade passing KPs. They turn their heads as I pass while I hold a salute. ね見て見て聞いてくれ日本語まだまだなんだよそれでも never give up 毎日頑張ってるぞ Lappy Bros 勉強しけるインカンスタに密集のために全力だぜ本当にまじまじ緑のケープのやつが第一 vtuber 外人 V だけになるばってばよって感じ vtuber 影ってやばい無理があるあのさはずいことしちゃったかなもうまいよなこのやつってまあ何言ってんだ俺とにかく日本語下手なので温かく見守って Really hit the 日本語 on them what the heck I'm that daddy sounding voice blaring success resounding Cape of Basil lit since founding Golly G interest compounding I'm that daddy sounding voice blaring success resounding Cape of Basil lit since founding Golly G interest compounding
Look, I have something I need to get off my chest. I'm just gonna throw it out there, okay? So basically, I've been a bean. I've been a bean. Fuck! I've been doing methamphetamine. I saw shadow people and I know they knew that they were being seen. Okay, I may have done a little lean too, but it's not like I was keen to. I just saw this toad, you see? He was huge and all green, wearing blue jeans. He said, you're a lost traveler, it seems. Yes, I told him I have strayed from my cape. He said, I can get you back, but there's a lot of red tape. First, cleanse your spleen here, eat these magic grapes. Of course, I ate. The situation is worse than I thought, he said. Your spleen is still only halfway between filthy and clean. May chains, it may sound strange to mortal ears, but the only cure is methamphetamine. What? I was shocked, floored and astounded. My protest was resounding. You want me to do meth, toad man? He nodded gravely. I fell into deep thought. To get back home, I must act bravely. I can do just a little, maybe. The toad began the ritual. From his skill and aptitude, I could tell for him this was habitual. Anyway, I didn't just do a little. The toad man got me methed up. I was effed up. Toad man, am I clean now? I inquired. He just looked at me silently, sadly. I'm afraid not, he said. There is more that is required. What? What do you mean? I did the meth already, my spleen should be clean. He sighed, it's not just your spleen. There's something wrong with your genes. It's right here on my screen. He pointed to his tablet. But it was just a small mirror to clean your jeans. There's one trick I've seen, he said, but you may not be too keen to pursue it. You have to lean while drinking lean and smoke meth while you do it. What? That's crazy, toad man, but what choice do I have? Anyway, long story short, toad man gave me the full program. We were sitting on a stage the whole time. It was a beautiful scene. The toad man breathed a sigh of relief. Young man, now you are clean. That's when I saw the shadow people in the audience. They all looked pretty mean. They weren't even clapping or laughing. They were just mimicking our actions as they happened. Suddenly the toad man clapped in front of my face. Wake was just with Sean, my local drug dealer. It was dawn, the sun was rising. Sean had tricked me again. He just sold me meth and lean for no reason. That really hurt Sean, got me right in the feeler.
Sea spray on my face, running full speed to this wondrous place. As clouds like snails make their way through the sky, the Cape of Basil, where spirits run high. Heaven above and waves at my feet. Welcome my viewers, the journey's complete. Through struggle and storms, we finally see the Cape of Basil, where the soul runs free. Together we'll meet, argue and dream. Peek behind the curtains, see the world's not what it seems. Smiles ear to ear, shining bright like high beams. Now submit to your ruler, that's not what I mean. Heaven above and waves at my feet. Welcome my viewers, the journey's complete. Through struggle and storms, we finally see the Cape of Basil, where the soul runs free. Leap between cliffs, chasing the wind's cry. Tempt the vast ocean as stars watch the sky. Every stream's memory drawn in the sand. As chat whispers memes only we understand.
Yo, boo 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 boo.
Agu agu.
What up?
Agu agu gu agug.
Welcome, welcome.
Agu
everyone.
gu gu agu 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 wow bo. Wagu ga uga uga gu bo 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 bo. Meow 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 meow. Meow meow
How's it
meow
going?
gav gav gav. Agu.
Anyway, welcome everyone. What it do? Welcome to the Cape of Basil. It's a me, Basil. As per usual, Green Cape Man at it again. Back in the wig factory. The wig factory must go on. We got Dizzy, Galax. What up? Welcome everyone. If anybody's lurking, anybody's new, what it do? If anybody's new, what it do? Type shit. Hope you're all doing well. Me, I'm still feeling under the weather. A little bit. The weather is above me. It's not too bad, but it's like, it's a strange, like, intermediate state between like feeling bad and feeling like normal. I've been doing a little sneezing, a little coughing, but it's like hard to say that I'm sick. I don't even know. I don't even know what's up. But hopefully it doesn't get any worse than this. But if I do a little coughing or sneezing, I'll try to mute myself, but forgive me. And if I seem like a bit low energy, that's why. But maybe my voice will have a nice dead inside timbre, a low energy ASMR timbre to it today. We'll see. But I might be a bit low energy. I don't know. I like had to do some stuff in the morning, then I came home and I just like crashed for like 3 or 4 hours, which I usually don't do. So I've been napping a little, bro. Did a little napping, a cheeky little snooze. Bro took a cheeky little snooze. I went to like the McDonald's equivalent today, and I had a freaking like burger in a wrap. Have you guys ever had a burger like in wrap form? Honestly, kind of like, it was pretty good actually, not gonna lie. It was interesting. I feel like I've never had that before. I've had quite a few different kinds of wraps, but I'm not sure I've ever had like a burger in wrap form. They call it the Big Special, I think. That's what it's called. That burger. It has like some sort of special sauce. I couldn't like quite put my finger on what the sauce was. It has like a white cheese. Not sure. Maybe, I mean, it probably is a mozzarella. I don't know what white cheese it could be. But the sauce was like kind of like Parmesan garlicky. That sort of like would be my guess. But anyway, burger and wrap form went kind of crazy. So yummers. A burger and wrap form is just a wrap unless the wrap had the burger bun in it as well. No, it is just a wrap. But I'm just saying, like, have you guys ever had a wrap with like a beef patty inside and like burger things? To be fair, I guess it's not like a regular burger in a wrap because it didn't have burger condiments. It only had that sauce that they have, the special sauce. I think if you put like ketchup, mustard, and mayo in a wrap with a burger, it would probably taste kind of weird. But with that sauce, it kind of works actually. Yeah. It was pretty nice. But yeah. No, it was just a wrap with burger fillings, I suppose. But I meant to say, like, you guys ever had like a wrap with a beef patty? For some reason, this is like a trend here. I haven't like. I saw Burger King has a fucking Whopper wrap. I was kind of like, no way. Although conceptually it makes sense actually, because like for fast food, the most convenient way to eat is in a wrap. If you're to go, eating a burger like when you're like out and about is kind of annoying. Like if you have to take it with you, I've eaten burgers like on the bus and stuff. That shit is not convenient. But in a wrap, you're pogging. It's a breeze. You're just like inhaling that bad boy. So I guess it makes sense. Why not? Why not present the burger in an inaccessible to go format? Do you guys think my body is failing? Am I dying? Unrelated, but oh, I know what it is. I forgot to put Fent in my coffee again. Maybe, I don't know. True. Thanks for the support. Thanks for believing in me. Green cape. Green boy man cape dying. Boy man cape. From bear man pig to boy man cape. My journey of transformation. The New York Times bestseller. Hasn't gone to the wig factory enough. Maybe I've gone to the wig factory too much. Have you ever thought of that? Bro has service-related injuries from serving at the wig factory. Thoughts? Yo. Wait, I thought you couldn't change your keg name for 2 weeks. Welcome, though. What up? Nice to see you. They do call me Basilian sometimes. And by that I mean just you. Bug. Turns out you can change it twice in 14 days. Dang. Bug. The bug people. Basilian. Dang, alright. I guess 2 people call me that now. Thanks for throwing that trend. What up, Gabdo? Aston Machan. So true. But if you how do I put this? Aston Matcha. Anyway, that was a joke. Matcha. Like the green tea powder. Aston Martin. Aston Martin matcha. Thoughts? Am I cooking? What if my organs are failing as we speak? Did you notice the PFP I drew? It's really small for me, but I noticed that there's a PFP. It looks like a white circle. Well, I assume it's a head with hair. I can't really make it out. Wait, bro said make out, yo. Pause.
What do you mean by that?
What do you mean by that? What if ew. Your organs like turn into Umamusume? That'd be crazy. Each organ is a different Umamusume. Is the PFP a badger? Badger. Would you guys still love me if my organs turn into worms? Badger, mushroom. You know what I mean? Can I get an amen? For real. On beef man, square knot. You know what I mean? Can I get an amen? For real. Then I hit you with the snake. A snake. Don't the intestines look like worms anyway? Or am I just tripping? I don't know. Well, I said organs, but yes, you're right. The intestines do look like big worms, I suppose. But not all organs look like worms. Did I say intestines? I could have sworn I said organs. I asked the robot to tell me a joke. It said the joke. I told it wasn't really funny. Then it called me the N-word. Bars. That's classic comedy. The machines are taking over. AI truly will replace us, huh? Fun fact, your organs can itch, but your brain decides to ignore it. Actually. How do they know that? Science. NGL, that's quite funny. NPC Uma reference. Wait, what was the NPC Uma reference? And as it was foretold, I'm awakened by the sound of a man speaking. Let's go! Welcome, call. Oh shit, I'm dying. Oh, classic. Bro said classic comedy. True. The crazy thing is, I literally meant that as like that's what I meant, and I forgot I said it. How do you guys tolerate me? But Leon forgot what he just said. That's classic comedy. The Badger Mushroom song is a leap ball of knowledge. It actually is. Badger Mushroom song is like it's vintage now. Only real ones know. Soon people will not know Badger Mushroom, and we will live truly in a society at that point. The main issue with the movie I, Robot by Will Smith is that the robots were like neutral humanoids instead of being Umamusume, anime girls, which is like totally, it's illogical and like probably wrong with regard to how we will actually play it in real life. The rest of the movie was fine. I got Tall Boys in my rush hour make debut again. Hell yeah. Again? No shot. But yeah, I saw the first one. Honestly, looking at that Disney name is pretty fun. I'm having fun. Which one would say would you want to date most? Date? Like date? Like on a date? Like a date? Where we were dating on a date? Like that? Yeah? Like on a date? I date where we date. I don't know. Do I actually have to pick one? Do the people demand me to pick one, or can I refrain from answering so as to please everyone and have the widest possible audience where everyone loves me? Because I have no opinions about anything. Bro searching for cosplay costumes and needs help. Gab was like asking for a friend. If a dude was to cosplay as an Umamusume, which one would you find the most attractive? My top there emerged in the super crew, Major Ramona. Bro has a type. I don't know much about Major Ramona, but I can only imagine based on the other ones. Although fair enough, Maruzensky. Maruzenis. I have a feeling a lot of people would pick Maruzenis, leave Maruzensky alone. I knew it. I fucking knew it. Speak of the devil. Grr, person. That's actually such a good meme. The grr is like such a good meme. For real. You were right. Does not disappoint. Me, if I had to pick one, like to date, let me think about it. Cyrus Symboli. Alright, Dizzy also has a type. Roger. Ire choice. If I had to date one. Like well, I don't know. Like realistically. It's actually hard. Pause. I mean, I guess Mishidoro. How could I not pick Mishidoro? Mishidoro or Nakaima Fest, I guess. They seem cool. Date Dodo. Why do you sound offended? What's wrong with it? What's wrong with dating Dodo? Need someone to be dependent on him, control and type noted. That's crazy. Bro's trying to date Maru Zenis. Get her to drive him around in her car. And you're gonna talk to me about need someone to be dependent on him. How is Nakaima Festa gonna be dependent on me, bro? And yes, I'm triggered. Okay, get ready for your wallet to be empty if you date Festa. That's true. Gambling addiction. I mean, like, the problem with dating the Umas is that, like, most of them are, like, sort of, like, hyperbolized, like, half caricature, like, characters. Like, their one personality trait is, like, super exaggerated. So, like, if they're actually literally like that IRL, like, that, it would probably not be good dating any of them, really. Because they're, like... it's not that they're one-dimensional, but they're, like, their one, like, core personality trait is, like, obscenely, like, over-exaggerated. So, like, if that's how it actually is, it might be a bit tough. No, I would not try to date Maru or any other Umas. I don't believe that it would be fun for both of us. Well, yeah, because the Uma can run, like, 60 miles an hour. How fast can you run? I would be the one depending on my GF. I mean, I gathered that much from your list. But yeah, I like chiller. I like chilling. I like chillers. Chillers and cuties. That's kind of my type. Chill cuties. Cuties that chill. some combination of those two. I mean, more like because I'm too bad of a partner, but that works too, yeah. Bing chilling. Ni hao. Bing chilling. That's such a goated video. That whole arc is so goated. Bro, just like... I kind of like... wish I knew more about that arc where bro went to China. When John Cena went to China. John Cena China arc goes crazy. Wait till you see the Basil Goran goes to China arc. Then you'll watch my stream on Billy type shit. I'll say shit like shia and I know like a little bit of Mandarin, like super little. I basically know how to say thank you. I know how to say hello, thank you, and I don't speak Mandarin. That's all I learned. I had a friend teach me. Oh, and I can also sing the song Tonghua. Those are the basics, true. I mean, that's all you really need. Hello, thank you. And I don't know what the fuck you're saying, basically, because I don't speak your language. If the hello and thank you isn't good enough, Then you just say, I don't know. Sorry, me no speak. You start squawking loudly, like a bird. Sorry, that was kind of sus. I can only speak stereotypical Chinese. Like, you mean like English, but with a Chinese accent? I feel like I'm gonna learn that by the end of Ludwig's tip to tip. Is bro doing tip to tip in China? No shot. Well, it means I know that much. And I've heard of Byron before, but... Jing bong ding dong. Oh, like that? Like not even English, just like racist caricature Chinese sounds. Fair enough. Yeah, like 11 episodes. No way. I wasn't aware. Bro did tip to tip. I saw it was bro did tip to tip Japan. Did he do Korea too? Because I also watched another guy that did tip to tip on a bike, Japan, and then he did Korea. You know who Michael Reeves? I don't know who Michael Reeves is. That's cool though. Bro went to China. Shout out to bro for doing cultural enrichment, sharing the world with a Western audience. It's like when I Show Speed went to China. That was interesting. I didn't follow very closely, but I watched a video about it, I think, or something. Where in China would you want to visit? Bro. I really want to make a joke, but like I absolutely like should not. Where in China would I want to visit? I don't know. Beijing would be pretty cool. I had a friend that went to Beijing. Japan first and China now, not in Korea. Sure. I don't know, bro. Yeah, I go to Beijing. I go to we're gonna get canceled. Yeah. There's like such a good joke, but like I shouldn't probably. That one I probably should not, for real. But there's a great joke. I don't even hear the joke, and I can feel the cancellation from afar. Cape of racist. It's not racist. It's just like politically charged. It's politically charged. But yeah, Beijing would be cool. Could go to Hong Kong, I guess. Would be neat. Why nothing happened there in 1989? Actually true though. Do you really think Umamusume players give two fucks about politics? Politics? Oh, Basil, don't get me started. Please don't get started, Gab. Please, actually. I'm scared. I'm scared of your power level, bro. Put bro in a containment chamber. Give bro a weighted vest and a straight jacket. Don't let him get in his zone. When you say, do you really think Umamusume players give two fucks about politics? Are you saying that I should make the joke? I just like, I'm always like, I've been thinking about it like since I started basically of like how like what do I want to be like my brand? Like, do I want it to be more neutral? Because obviously like I'm already unhinged, like, but I'm unhinged in like a politically neutral kind of way, I think. Yes, make the joke because no one is gonna care. Well, I think honestly, like at this point, I kind of ruined it. I think that wouldn't be funny, but it would have been funny if I made it right away. Trying makes me think of Winnie the Pooh. For real. But in the future, if the opportunity comes up, maybe I'll just make it. Fuck it. Yeah, I probably should just like do whatever. Who cares? Because I like some political memeing a little bit, just a little cheeky, a little memeing. But it's just like the political like atmosphere is so shit right now. Well, I guess it was always shit, realistically. But like I just like get recommended YouTube videos about people like all this like political adjacent like slop, and it makes me like annoyed. I don't want to like attract that to myself at all, really. But a cheeky little... The problem is you can't, like, the second you make a joke, everyone's gonna, like, crash out, no? So quite a bunch of conservative meme channels. Nice. What are they conserving? Beans. Are they strawberry jam? Pickles? Yeah, I love conserving things. I make all kinds of conserves and preserves and so on. Jarring. They put me in a jar. Can we put the Umamusume traditional values in a jar? Or some Gothic? What's Gothic? But anyway, yeah, I'd like to go to Beijing at some point. Beijing would be epic. Hong Kong. I've actually been in Hong Kong, but only in the airport. It was really nice. I really like the Hong Kong airport, not gonna lie. Hong Kong airport goes crazy. I don't know. Like a layover? Yeah. My layover on the flight from Taiwan back to Canada. I had a layover in Hong Kong. When I went back in the day. I went to Japan and Taiwan. 2 genders, disciplined children, patriotism. I was just joking, by the way. I know what conservatism is. I'm a fully grown adult man. I have heard of conservatism before, don't worry. I was just doing a little memeing, if that's alright with you. But yeah, Hong Kong seems really pretty. Hong Kong. What's the I always forget. Shenzhen would be cool to go to. I would love to visit Changsha or Guangzhou would be cool. Yeah, I've heard of Guangzhou. The thing is, like, I've heard of some like Chinese cities, but I don't really know like what's in there. I don't really know what they have there, but like it seems like there's a lot of cool stuff in China. I mean, China's pretty big. I've heard of Guangzhou. Shenzhen seems cool. There's Guangzhou is pretty modern architecture. Well, I feel like most of the cities are pretty modern architecture, no? What's the big city in the south? Shanghai? I always get confused with Singapore, but Singapore is like its own, it's like a separate country, right? Qingdao, because of the beach, true. The only thing is, like, I don't know about going to southern China because it's like kind of hot, isn't it? It's probably like similar in hotness to Taiwan, and Taiwan was really hot. Singapore? I'd be down to go to Singapore. I just don't know like what there's to do there, but I'm sure it's probably lit. Honestly, I just really like East Asia. You can go during the winter. How do you confuse it with Singapore? They both start with the letter S. And they're like ostensibly like in a comparable vicinity on the map. Which humans would you take care of and which would you let take care of you? What kind of question is that? I feel like that's not even like a subjective question. Like wouldn't you just like take care of the ones that like need to be taken care of and let the more like caring ones care for you? Like what kind of sicko would say that they would take care of Super Creek, for example? But yeah, like Taiwan, the thing about Taiwan is I went during the summer and it was like really hot. It was like insanely hot and humid. More so than Japan, because we were in like central Japan. But that's like, it's kind of like a skill issue. I like went there in fucking July. But that shit was crazy. Like I thought it was hot in Japan. And then I got to Taiwan and you like walk out of a building into like a literal like 35, 40 degree like wet blanket. You can like feel the air like it has like, gotta go eat, Basil. Okay, enjoy your food. Bon appetit. Bon appetit. Bon appetit. Bon appetit. Cloth. True. That's me with Korea's winter. What do you mean? You can feel the air. That's true. I guess like in the UK, the temperature is like so mild, I bet, right? Especially if you live like somewhere where it's like even more mild. But it's like pretty mild everywhere, right? So you guys don't really get harsh winters. Sorry, Galax, are you bored? Do you want me to? I could put on the races and we can yap during the races. I don't mind. I almost freeze when I came to Korea. That's crazy because Korea's like not even that cold. Dang. That's. Oh shit. I didn't realize that was. Sorry, I like zoned out. I didn't realize that was you talking to Will. I thought. Fucking. I didn't look at who was talking. Been on title screen for a whole 30 minutes. This is nothing. I could be on the title screen for an hour. Sorry, no. For some reason, I thought Dizzy was saying that, and I was like, "Dang!" I was like, "Dang, Dizzy, that's so crazy. You and Noelle really like have so much in similar." No, like, I got so confused. I thought Dizzy was saying that. I was like, "There's no way that Dizzy also like went to Korea and like found it to be too cold." I was like, I guess it makes sense. In the UK, it is like more. It is pretty temperate, but that's like crazy. Dang, you should talk to Noelle about that. Noelle also had a similar experience in Korea. Phoenix, my favorite animal, after Green Ninja. Anyway, I guess we can do the races. All women are the same. Basil Goran. Yo, Japan man, welcome. Honestly, I love Dizzy, but also what the fuck? Sorry, I'm like, I can't read, first of all. Second of all, I'm also like cooked in the head, and I'm like kind of out of it. Why did Phoenix sound like that? What do you mean? What do you mean sound like that? Basilion Goranicus. Scientific name? Head dented green caper. Scientific name Basilion Goranicus. Why does YouTube do shit like that to emojis? Oh, I don't know. Oh shit. You saw the name Noelle and saw it as any woman's name. That's. I just didn't read it. I didn't read the name. I can't read. This is not news to anyone. Alright, time to do some runs. No, Korea legit fucked me up. No, that's crazy. Yeah, like, I feel bad for you. You should come to like a cold country. Bro, didn't even see that the whole name was blue. I was not paying attention. I was locked in on like what I was saying. That is kind of crazy because her name is a different color. I am cognizant of that fact that it's like a little bit crazy. Or didn't notice the PFP, didn't notice the different name color. Didn't read the name. Truly, I am an intellectual of our time. Shita. Bro's colorblind, blind and literate. No discriminate, bro. Mayonnaise? It was worse because I didn't even see snow after and during that cold. Yeah, that sucks, true. Long. Let's go. Yeah, all that to not even see snow is crazy. Not gonna lie. Satono Diamondo. That will never cease to amuse me. Sweet Cabin. Doka Doka. Sag, maybe one day. Just come to like a my treat. Hey yo. My treat looking like a snack. I just searched it up and the temperature range is kind of similar to my country. And where? In Korea? Korea is like not even that cold. But Noelle's like from a place that's even less cold, so it do be like that. But yeah, come to like Canada or Russia during the winter. And then you'll die. Probably. Although I don't know, like in Canada, like Indians will just walk around in like shorts and flip-flops in the winter. I don't get it really. India's like also warm. It's crazy. Like I get like Canadians walking around in like shorts. That's also like a Canadian vibe, but flip-flops in winter is kind of crazy, not gonna lie. Wasn't there a video of a dude chasing a robber in his underwear in the Canadian snow? Probably. I forgot they legend race like this. I forgot to do one of them. Hang on. Gotta keep them up. Yeah, the daily races are coming in clutch right now. Daily race. Pause, do Maya. Hey yo, pause. What about Sirius and Bali? I love calling her mayonnaise. It just hits different. That feel when you cyberbully a virtual character. I'm racing my okay. Yeah, I plan to get a scholarship to either Canada or Belgium. I don't know what's the temperature like in Belgium. Sarah's can do me later. Lars. Is Belgium also cold? I guess it probably is. Low-key, yeah, like I barely even know where Belgium is, like in Europe. Belgium is like somewhere near like France and Germany, right? Sort of like Switzerland adjacent or something. Similar to France. France is like a bit milder though, right? I guess it depends where in France. Like southwestern France is probably pretty warm. Honestly though, like maybe southwestern France. I wonder if southwestern France is similar to southern Ontario in Canada. Because they both grow grapes. It's mild to you? Yeah. To me, anything that isn't like Siberian winter is mild. It's in Europe, that's enough, probably like a 2-hour walk. Well, that's also true, yeah. But I meant like in terms of like in relation to other stuff. I just know in Belgium they speak French and something, don't they? Well, French is one of the languages in Belgium. I don't remember. Do they speak German in Belgium? Yeah, what's the other? I guess they speak Belgian, probably. They probably have their own language, don't they? Switzerland is the one that has like multiple languages, if I'm not mistaken. You want to go to Davos? Send bro to Davos. 3 to 7C. What, right now? 3 to 7C? In Belgium? Right now? That's not bad. In the winter? In the winter? They don't get negative temperatures? Light work, no reaction. Belgium on easy mode. I never realized how many star pieces I had for Bakunin. She's 30 star pieces off 5 star. Let's go. Bakshin. Or really said. Me when I Bakshin. Sometimes it goes down for minus 15. Okay, that's pretty reasonable. Oh no, anyways. What do you mean, oh no, anyways? The winter in Korea almost knocked me out when I was 6. Oh, when it was 6. As they said when I was 6, I was like, dang, you went when you. She's 5 star. Let's go. Yo, Erlang, welcome. Sup. We're about to hit those races in a moment for the CM. I'm just gonna do my free pulls. Ooh, clovers. The banner ended. Can I get a SSR real quick? I hit it here. I actually, my support card pulls are so cooked. I was a ton of diamond though. It's a meme of Clarkson, host of Top Gear, going, oh no, anyways, and continue like he doesn't care. Oh. I can imagine it. I think I know who you're talking about. I haven't really like watched Top Gear, but I have a feeling I know what you mean. Cause I've seen clips of it a little bit. That's actually like such a good move though. Oh no. And you just like talk about something else. That's peak comedy right there. I like that technique. I like comedic technique. 4 hours left? You're telling me there's 4 hours left? 500 coins? Guys, we have to do 2 careers to get 100 carrots. Do we care about that at all? That seems like a lot of work for 100 carrots. Impossible? It's not impossible. What do you mean impossible? Just do 2 throwaway careers? How do you do the throwaway career? But that's like boring to watch. What are you guys just gonna watch me like throw? Oh wait, I mean to be fair, I guess every stream is just you guys watching me throw. Don't complete all the goals. Just don't race at all after make debut. Can't you like do a... Wait, does it have to be in the track blazer? It doesn't even need to be a track blazer, does it? Oh, it has to be a track blazer? Oh yeah, it literally says applicable scenarios. Limit at the top of the... Kill me. Whatever. I don't care that much. 100 carats I sleep. I get that. I get more than that just for logging in. I cannot be bothered on Beefman. I can just get a support card ticket. I can't believe I'm 10 off. Couldn't they have given me 10 points? How does that even happen? Shaking my SMH. No, you don't. It's just an event. Well, that's what I mean. That's what I was trying to say. Cave guy throws away 100 carats for something he could do in like 10 minutes. Chat is confused. How could it possibly take 10 minutes? Just don't race at all after make debut. Oh, will you fail it right away? Like, if you don't... Oh, I guess you'll fail when you don't get the points. That's what you're trying to say? Sure, I forgot about that. Wait. Fair enough. Thoriker, it takes no time at all. I forget that there's a fail condition. I didn't realize there was a fail condition in Track Blazer, because I've never failed it. Because I'm too good. Sorry that I'm so good at video games that I never fail. Excuse me. You start a career train or just rest more fail? Yeah. Good point. Who's gonna be the sacrificial victim? Skill issues. Who's gonna be the sacrificial victim, guys? It's certainly not gonna be Naruto Brian, because Naruto Brian never loses. And never fails. Who are we throwing under the bus right now? Who are we putting in a cannon and launching into the sun? Who deserves it? Should I use winning ticket? I feel bad. Now that I put it that way, I feel bad. None of them deserve it. They're all nice. Grass? That's bullying. I would say real, but you don't have her. I can do Grass Wonder just so Bro can look at her. I assume that's why you said it. Not because you want her to lose, but you just want to look at her. Why don't I do El Condor Pasta? Honestly, now that I think about it, vodka. He really spends time on that hunt. It's not even non-efficient. It's more like a sabotage. They used to fire people for that. Wait, bro, said okay for what? For El Condor Pasta? let Alex look at El Condor Pasta. His favorite. Don't bully L. Who wants free points? First come, first serve. Let's see who I find that I recognize. Oh, bro's eating good. Bro's eating good. Okay, Galax appeared first. Wait, I am following you, right? Does he? I should be, right? I'm pretty sure I am. Is your name Dizzy on here as well? Or not yet? Bin. It's a Suzuka speed. Oh, Dizzy, there we go. Found it. Okay, I'll do the... I can do the Suzuka speed for the next one. Just remind me in case I forget. We're about to recreate like crazy. Yeah, when I recreation. Rest is faster, but I want them to. But then they can have fun. Cool rocky area. Hell yeah. I guess you're right. Rest is faster because you I guess. But claw machine is fun. What do you guys hate having fun? Honestly, I feel better. Now that I'm hanging out with you guys, I feel better. Maybe I just needed to hang out with the gang. You guys are healing me. The hopium is healing me. Claw machine appears in classic seniors only. Really? Fuck. I got a debuff, guys. Is my run ruined? Should I restart? I think it's blue. Thoughts? Should I glue the run? And before Dizzy wants to watch this race too. We won? I hate that we won this one because I usually lose. Well, okay, maybe usually is maybe a bit of a stretch, but I feel like I lose often enough to where the fact that we won this despite me not training at all is a bit insulting. She really said good. You got a title for winning debut with no training? Wait, actually, let's go. So I unlocked a new title. Value. The value keeps adding up. Are you planning on losing because of the goal? Isn't that what I'm supposed to be doing? Oh, you don't get the title if you lose? You don't get the title if you lose, huh? Shaking my SMH. No, I think you're right. I think you actually don't get the title if you lose. We'll find out in a moment. Hot and cool. Dang, they made an event named after me. It's not a title for your profile, it's a title for your Uma. Oh. Rip. So basically it doesn't affect me. It's an epithet. True. Tosin Jordan? Tosin Jordan jump scare? Still don't know how to spell it? I think you spelled it right. Epithet? Is that not how you spell it? Let me check. Yeah, you spelled it right. Epithet. No idea, man. I just double checked. You spelled it right. Bars. Wait, that's pretty easy. Wait, that's how easy it is to do a daily run? Fuck. Because I feel like this one's easier to fail than Unity Cup. Because the Unity Cup, I feel like the fastest way to fail was to play like a champion that has like a fan goal. Where's a champion? What am I? What the fuck is wrong with me? When the terminal league illness resurfaces, where's a champion? Actually, fucking shoot me. When Grandpa thinks he's back in the war. Grandpa thinks he's back on the battlefront. Galaxy starts. Okay, we're playing Umamusume Legend. Gramps, this ain't the front anymore. What's your item build on Harurara? me when I play Meisho Dota and I go mid. Sweep Tosho, that's a mid laner. A League of Pretty Derby head ass. That's fucking crazy. And it's crazy that I said that as I have this F rank career on my screen too. That shit is crazy. Derby of Umas. Derby of Umas is crazy. Bro has an F rank. He's talking about top picking champions. Derby of Umas. I'm so cooked. It's unbelievable, actually. It actually is. It's enough to kill a small horse. Bruh. Anyway, what I was trying to say is that you'd have to pick an Uma that's like has a built-in fan goal, and then like not get that amount of fans like Haruraro or somebody. I think they gave you 10 coins. Wait, actually, true. At least 100% win rate. Why not? Let's see. No, I didn't. Oh wait, no, I got coins from doing the daily. They didn't give me. I don't think it was 10 though. I got this one, 500. Boom. Which still like leaves me with the coins I can't use, but at least I can use that one. Hoppity sunny days, please. No, I need to do one more run. I need to queue another. I need to queue another one. Shoot. Use my super speed? Yeah. Thank you for reminding me. I actually would have put on probably. Do I have long shoes? Long clown shoes? That's a mouthful. Long clown shoes seems pretty good right now. Is there a Spring to No-Show? Ooh, Spring to No-Show? Wait, Spring to No-Show seems like good value actually. Wait. Spring to No-Show seems like crazy value. Spring to No-Show is such a pain to get. No shot? What do you guys think? Anyway, these sashes must be better than the boots. Interestingly enough, there's a way to play Umamusume with some league pre-match mechanics called drafts or something like that, and it's 2 teams banning tracks and Uma's still have to build. Interesting, like competitive Uma, huh? And Uma each for 1 track like in CMs. That makes sense actually, yeah, like a competitive like banning tracks and stuff. Interesting. I feel like that's that format actually makes sense. It's like a fair way to do it, so each team can eliminate some stuff. Spring to No-Show seems like the best pick here. Sure. I'm buying it. Frick it. What's the next best one? How many do I have of these? 16. 58. 54. 254. 12. The Davi. You can tell which ones I actually race and which ones I don't. Okay, we need Derby. Or the Satsuki show. Which is harder to get? When I hoppity on the sunny days. Wonder why you have that little of the classic races. I might have used these sashes to upgrade already. That would probably explain part of it. Like theoretically, who might I want to upgrade? Who might I want to upload? It's so over for me, guys, for real. Yeah, probably that. You run the crown like every career. Upload. Hey guys, can I get an upvote? Man said upload. Can I get an updude? Please upvote this post. Like, what does she need? Max level reached. Upload Hecarim to Umamusume. Hecarim and Umamusume go crazy. Hecarim is like the inverse Uma. Horse boy. Okay, what's this one? Japanese Derby? Alright, we go Japanese Derby. Upload graphs. Taishin. I'll go Japanese review. Can't get a lot anyway. Bars. Alright. Let's do one more. Ah. Minecraft villager sounding Where is the Suzuka? They really be hiding Dizzy on the second page. Point transfer complete. We're redistributing that wealth. Although it's not even redistributing, it's literally creating wealth out of nothing. Because these points didn't exist that you get. It's not like I'm paying. Government subsidized type shit. Me when I converting TP to coins. True, actually I guess. But the TP comes out of nothing. The TP is like just exists. Me when I fraction reserve lend. But not really. Not quite, but close enough. Justin Jordan, let's go. What creates the TP? Just thought of that, but you could select an Uma you haven't run to upgrade archive level 2. Man, I'm so good. True, actually, good point. But it must not be, like, you think you get a lot. I feel like you don't get a lot of progress for doing it like this, no? Does just doing one run give you enough to upgrade an archive level? But I see what you mean. Well, ZB is literally your paycheck. You get paid by side games to play the game. True. Wait, I guess you're right. You could think of it that way. No, of course, but it's a bit of XP. Fair enough. They'll give you bond level 1, which unlocks a story. That's as far as my knowledge of that goes. Oh. Wait, true, I might have more stories, but I guess I'll do them later when I need the carrots. Because I'll have more by then as well. Ooh, Track Blazer? I didn't realize the Suzuka speed card gives a recovery. But it must be a front runner card, right? Because all the Suzuka cards are front runner. Would the fail to reaver give you level 1 though? I feel like it might not. But I don't know. I didn't realize it was this easy to fail. I should fail more often then. I love that they made it so much easier to fail. I'm not sure how bond is counted. It's front, yeah, I'm sure. I had a feeling. All the Suzuka cards are front. Yeah, does it get level 1? Toreiningu. Sotono Diamondo. Toreiningu. Weeball. I love failing. This is the most fun way to play Umamusume. You get to click buttons, but nothing matters. Just flashy lights. Numbers are going up. Spin the slot machine. This is the rhythm that I like. No thinking, head empty. Spin the slot machine. Let's go. She's got 2200 speed. Or I guess 220 speed and 211 with no training. Maybe it's from Sparks or something. Are you saying that's higher? I mean, it sounds like you were saying it's higher. Oh yeah, we did it. Easiest money of my life. Thanks, guys. F+! Yo! We made a better one. I mean, yeah, for not trading the middle, that's kind of crazy. We got F+. Did you guys even know that there was such a thing? I failed, but with a little bit of style. It's not just a failure. It's not just an F. It's an F+. You failed, but you had swag doing it. Let's go. Imagine I got like a 3-star Sparks. How mad would you guys be? First F+ I've ever seen in my life. Oh, actually, me too. I didn't realize that was a possibility. You wouldn't get 3-spark blue ones. You don't have to have sword 600. Oh, true. Fair enough. But imagine it was possible and I didn't. That'd be pretty funny. Anyway, time to job. Job jump scare. Wish me luck, guys. We're about to clutch. We're about to clutch, flex, and so on. We're about to see Fuku's hat. We're about to do a twirl. That hat is pretty epic. How would you describe that hat? It's a beret, right? Beret type hat. So which NPCs are we up against? Argust. Run thermal. Bro has an SS rank Sotono Diamond. I sleep. I sleep. Sotono Diamondo, that's right. Me when I sleep. Oh, now I have to link that video of the weird woman with the brain. Barrett. この評価は少し不満か。2番人気はこの子。ここまで無敗。秋の三冠馬娘8番里のダイヤモンド。Beret on, Beretta in hand. Wait, that's a bar. Write that down. Write that down. 注目株の馬娘だ。気合十分いい顔してますね。Beret on, Beretta in hand. さあゲートが開いた。各馬娘綺麗なスタートを切りました。誰が先頭に抜け出すか注目しましょう。長丁場のこのレースですが、アグネス・ターキオ早くも先頭に躍り出た。先頭から大きく離されて2番手は名将怒涛ライズシャワー。3番手少し離れて9番オグリーキャップ。そしてその内を回って I've been having issues like my notes are not syncing to my computer and my phone, making me mauled. Hopefully it'll start working. 後からゴールドシップ。意気揚々と先頭を行きます。アグネス・ターキオ。どうでしょう。You don't know what you have until it's gone. 息を入れるタイミングがあればいいですが。アグネス・ターキオ。まだリードをキープしています。第4コーナーを進んで直線へ向かう。先頭は依然アグネス・ターキオ。2馬身リード。続いて名将怒涛。後ろライズシャワー。1馬身差9番オグリーキャップ。ここまでが先頭集団。順位を振り返っていきます。先頭は変わらずアグネス・ターキオ。続きました名将怒涛。1馬身離れてライズシャワー。1周目のスタンド前に。That actually really was not that long. You guys were right. I just need to remember to redeem. I forgot to redeem the carrots. I should do it after this race before I forget. We're just forget to redeem the carrots. It was all for nothing. Imagine. アグネス・ターキオ先頭を進みますがこれは正解でしょうか。ちょっとかかり気味かもしれないです。Oh shit, I forgot that I set it to 2x speed. 第1コーナー回って第2コーナー集団が一つにまとまって I forgot, sorry. I'm rusty. It's been a while since I've done this. I literally did it yesterday. Kandi Bober. What is that? Is that the name of the person? Do you guys think we can beat this SS Sotono Diamondo? Alright. Show him the hat. Show him that hat. What the chow? What the chow? Not the person, but she was asked about weird name. It's pretty close. You can watch the video later? Yeah, I will. Thank you.
さあ最終コーナーを曲がって
You guys think we can do it? It's kind of close, I feel like. It's not, like, unreasonable. Am I about to mod this SS to Tone of Diamond?
先頭はアグネス・タキオ変わらない突っ込んでくる6番サトダイヤモンド
It's going. It's looking promising. Yo! Whoa! Absolutely destroyed. Sent to the Shadow Realm. For real. Bro got fucking deleted. So much for his SS. So much for bro's SS. Satono Diamondo. Let's see where bro went wrong. Anyway, dub secured. Imagine. What the hell? Guys. What the hell? Low wit? What was the issue? Bro stammed out? Not enough stam? 1200 with 1 golden recovery is not enough? What happened to bro? Unlucky? Just abilities didn't proc, or look at low wit? Low wit abilities didn't proc? Sheesh. Wait, bro has like, I could have almost done this build. I have like literally it's the same build. I could run the same build, except I don't have Super Greek maxed out. But I have this Rico. Well, let's see. Maybe less skills. Yeah, also Russian guild proc play for him. Oh, not too. Wait, that's mine. Not too bad. Interesting. 9th? Interesting. Similar stats to mine, actually. I guess I just got lucky. Interesting. How much wit does mine have? Oh, that's why. That probably helps. Yeah, and I have savvy too. Sheesh. Alright. We take those. Don't mind if I do. My UG Bourbon ended CM with a 62.5% win rate. Sometimes the game just tells you you're meant to lose. Fair enough, true. 62.5 is still pretty good though. But yeah, I guess it is like numbers at the end of the day. Guys, what if my laundry mission is on fire right now? You better go catch it then. That's such a good joke. Nice one. That's a highbrow joke right there. That's an intellectual joke for sure. Respect, bro. You've outdone yourself this time, Japan, man. Here, you can take a 5-minute walk outside the cup.
まもなく第4コーナーカーブ。
勝負どころ最後の直線へとかけていきます。
3番ゴールドシップ、ここで抜け出した。まだ先頭は動かない。これは直線勝負になるか。北さんブラックまだ抑えたままだ。さあこれから坂、2川の舞台はこれから坂だ。光り輝く時は今。
Let's go. I love it when she pops off. She's getting all her excels or something. She's zooming. Let's go. Another one. Another one. Bro's free from that cup. Wait, I didn't realize there was that cup emoji. That's such a good cup emoji. Is that a YouTube one? Is that a YouTube cup? That's a nice looking cup emoji. Back at dinner? Yo, welcome back. What'd you have for dinner? I'm winning so far. I'm poggin. Poggin and moggin. Moggin and poggin. Etc. Etc. and so on and so forth. What'd you have? As for me, I had a soup. I had this like flatbread thing that's like a pizza adjacent flatbread that I got from the store. And I had a noodle like stir fry type thing with beef. Also from the store. Yimmers. It was a little bit salty in my opinion, but it was not bad. I think my taste buds might be cooked right now. You guys ever get that where you're like feel sick or whatever, or you like feel out of it, and then like it like throws your taste off, and you're like you taste things then they taste weird? That ever happened to you? Sorry, I was locked out. What were you saying? Locked out. Yeah, quite a lot of people since 2019 do that. Actually, whack of the code. The scholar had just showed up in my run, and second half of senior, need to race it to 40. Do I take it? Why not? What was I saying? I asked you what you had for dinner. By locked out, you don't mean like locked out of your room. You mean like the opposite of locked in, right? Because when I first read it, I thought you got locked out of your room. I was like, that's crazy. How did that even happen? Ask you what you had, and then I was like talking about what I had. Fast learner, fast learner. What is the goal of your run even? Ace?
8番ゴールドシップ玉もクロス追走待ちかね福来た並んできたその外並んで里のダイヤモンドまもなく第4コーナーカーブ
ここからスパート一気にレースが
Bourbon Team Trials Medium.
どのタイミングで誰が仕掛けるのかまだ道は身上の差があるぞここから捉えることができるのかさあこれから坂2側の舞台はこれから坂
Is my Dodo still in first? She got broccoli. Does she have a chance? Probably not. Yo, my Dodo's actually kind of like... Wait. Alright. My Dodo's not doing bad actually. But my Sotono Diamondo kind of cooked. Yo, my Sotono Diamondo is actually like killing it. What the heck? Maybe I actually have a chance in the finals. Maybe I'm not cooked. My Sotono Diamond is a sleeper monster for an S+. The ranking is deceptive. She's kind of like slaying right now. Look at that face. She hits the spin and then pogs. I think sacrificing about 100 stats is fine. I actually don't really know what the scholar hat gives you a discount on all skills in the shop. I guess that might actually be worth it. Gift room. Guys, we did it again. Another 3 wins. Bro can't keep getting over this. Who let him cook? Sotono Diamondo. popping off like nobody's business. Fast learner doesn't hat gives fast learner. Interesting. That sounds pretty good actually.
4番人気は
I feel like I'm getting pretty lucky right now with the opposition.
次へとつなぐ今
Yeah, costs a lot. Makes sense. Look at them all go. Zoom in.
およそ5馬身開いて成田大使内玉もクロスまもなく第4コーナーカーブ
勝負どころ最後の直線へとかけていきます
さあいよいよ直線だどのタイミングで誰が仕掛けるのかまだ1馬身以上の差があるぞここから捉えることができるのかさあこれから坂右側の舞台はこれから坂がある日本のブルボン追いすがる抜け出したのは北サンブラックだが後続も追いすがる3番手争いは名将ドと
Look at this one.
成田大使
Yo, Misha Dodo?
リードを開いていく北サンブラック逃げる北サンブラック
She's so close, it's so far away. Fourth. I feel bad for Misha Dodo. She tried. Fifth thing. She tried her best, guys. For real, for real.
輝きを集めて 3番人気6番里のダイヤモンド
まずまずの
Satono Diamondo.
荒れた天候の阪神レース場降り続いた雨が馬場状態を悪化させ不良の発表となってしまいました
こんなに荒れて
I like when they stand like that consulting
このレー
before the
ス
race.
最も人気を集めているのはここまで無敗三冠馬娘1番北サンブラック1番人気です実力は負けていません2番人気ここまで無敗三冠馬娘3番名将怒涛三冠馬娘里のダイヤモンド3番人気です実力は間違いなく上位です
私が一番期待している馬娘気合い入れてほしいですね
各馬娘ゲートに入って体勢整いました今スタートが切られました各馬娘揃って綺麗なスタ
And
ー
they're
トを
off.
切ります
The Kita-sans are Kita-saning. The Dodos are Dodoing. It looks so silly when it's sped up. If you really look. Will I be able to catch up? Is it better or worse for there to be two Kita-sans? Do they tire each other out or do they like propel each other?
7番北サンブラック続いている内の方
Won't
から
they be dueling at some
名
point?
将怒涛残り1000メートルを
Wasting each other's
その
energy?
後ろからオグリキャップ後から8番名将怒涛
They show Dodo popping off? I did. Foreigners will always die for alone. But if there's multiple, it's like good for them.
少し離れて松影福来たる1馬身離れて里のダイヤモンドそ そして2番タマモクロスまもなく第4コーナーター
Well, but the extra speed up is better than some extra use stamina.
勝負は最後の直線に持ち越されたリリーフで滑るサンタ名将の塔まだ差があるここから先頭を捉える子は出てくるのかさあこれから坂三河の舞台はこれから坂
Okay. Here comes Satono Diamondo. And she got Emperors.
強い強すぎる完全に抜け出した残り200
Is she too far behind?
サンタ名将の塔9番
Yo, she catches up is crazy, but I think she's too far behind. A bit too far. Alright, fair enough. Second. We take both? 3. And let me get the carrots before I forget as well. Actually, wait, I'm gonna get some juice. I'll put on the song that Galax wanted to hear. Real quick. One sec, baby. Enjoy!
ステージも私の独壇場です
Alright, I'm back. I wonder if Galax is even here. You hear Galax? Bro left before his dream came true. I got some grapefruit juice. You guys like grapefruit juice? I feel like grapefruit juice is one of the best juices. Okay, well, I guess Japan doesn't like juice in general, right? Fruit. I think it was Japan that said that juice is like evil. I sometimes buy grapefruit flavored bubbly. Bubbly? Like sparkling water? I like that it makes me feel something. Grapefruit juice? What does it make you feel? Pure delight. Fruit. Sourness. I really like grapefruit juice for real. Mango juice? Mango juice is pretty reasonable. I'm not as much of a fan of sweet juices. I like sour. I'm a sour enjoyer. But mango juice is reasonable. Ew, sour. I like pomegranate juice. I like grapefruit juice. That's for just lemon water. Yeah, lemon water I like. Honestly, I could probably just drink lemon juice. Slightly diluted lemon juice. Also, if you like if you take like cranberries and put them in like water or something as well. There's a drink. There's a drink called Mors, which is like it's basically just like berries and water. You could use different kinds of berries like currant. You can use cranberries. I really like it. I think a lot of people add sugar to it, but I just have it like basically with just the berries, no sugar, because I like it sour. Goes hard. Yeah, I really like sour. I'm a big sour fan.
9人の馬娘たちが挑みます。一番人気はもちろんこの子、サ
I
ン
don't know
カ
why.
馬娘マンハッタンカフェ。
But I go crazy for sour stuff.
2番人気はこの子、サンカ馬娘ガイバサーレット。
I start like growling. I start howling. You have to brew the berries though? No, otherwise it would just be yeah. Well, like what do you mean by brew them? You just like boil it, don't you? Or like bring it to like a boil? You don't brew it. But yeah, you bring it to a boil. And like crush the berries. Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, well, yeah. You do like bring it to a boil and crush the berries to help them like release their juice. Boil, sure, fair enough though. But yeah, brew would be a bit different. What do I look like, a witch? I'm out here brewing potions. I'm out here making beer. I'd be down to make like I wonder if people make cranberry wine. Probably, right? Like why not? Cranberry wine sounds like it would be good. Not gonna lie. But I just remembered I had this juice, and like maybe it'll help me because I have vitamin C maybe. Even though I'm taking like obscene doses of vitamin C like separately. I forgot to feed it up, my bad. Announcer was talking over me. Cranberry wine would be pretty good, I bet. You guys like cider? Cider is pretty good. Yummers. I should drink like normal things. I just want Dota to win a race. Can she win a race, please? Pretty please. Nice excels on Dia. On my Dia or the other one? I mean, wonder if they would help. She seems too far behind. That's crazy. I don't know. Dang. It's like that, huh? Best in Japan strikes again. Bird didn't even max speed. But it's close enough, I guess. Very interesting. Straightaway spurt. I thought straightaway... Oh. Wait. Oh yeah, she has an closer. True. Me when the spurt hits. Interesting. The speed sparks, huh? What the hell? Interesting. 1 LB Super Creek. What'll be Super Creek is an interesting choice. I guess it makes sense. Just for the I should have maybe I should have thought about doing that. Cause I have a 1 LB Super Creek. Or maybe 2 LB. I think 2 LB now. Just take it for the recovery. Sheesh.
ナムほうれん草
注目の3
荒れた天候の阪神です。今スタート。
I wonder how I'll do in the finals. I'm actually quite curious. It could go either way. I suppose it depends just if I get lucky or not with the matchup. It's kind of hard to imagine that I could do well, but who knows? It looks like he's moving out. This is one of diamond. I think she is. What if she's got in her? What if she's got that dog in her? Yo! Yo! Where the hell is she? Never mind. Wait, wait, wait! Oh! No shot. By a neck. The freaking neck. That was almost the swipe of all time. Bro almost swiped that shit like Swiper. Or they said Swiper, no swiping. That was crazy. What a roller coaster of emotion, truly. Alright, well, it seems like I found full-time employment. Bro is jobbing. Well, not realistically, that was a close one. Totally Beans Neko. Beans Neko goes crazy. With the A plus Umas. The B plus Silent Suzuka. What a... Oh, debuffer. Debuffer. Is Right Shower also a debuffer? Debuffers. Catapult? Mmm. My Catapult Suzuka is also just A rank. Mmm. They're both running like the same kind of strategy. They have two SS. They have SS Agnes Tachyon. And then some like random. Alright, well, let's see how it works. I feel like I haven't encountered this strategy yet. Beans Neko goes crazy. So what's the idea? Who catapults who? And that Silent Suzuka so far, HUD. Run them pace, speed up in attempt to catch up to the runaway. This widens the gap between the frontliners and the backliners.
さらには4番アグネス・ターキオ残り 1000m を通過1馬身差マンハッタンか
Well, one of them-
2馬身3馬身開いて待ちかね福来た5馬身離れて里のダイヤモンドその後3、4馬身開いて
Well,
ライ
Suzuki
フ
is
シ
already
ャワー4馬身
behind.
離れてナイスネイチャー
Are they both supposed to be up front?
サイレンス鈴鹿第4コーナーカーブ
ここからスパート一気にレースが動きます
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
勝負が決まるとまだ差があるここから先頭を捉える子は出てくるのか
So you're getting debuffed?
ダイヤモンド前を狙っているぞ4番アグネス・ターキオ
Here comes my,
さあこれから坂2側の舞台は
Here come my Umus.
3番アグネス・ターキオ強すぎる完全に抜け出した
They're pretty far ahead.
これは
Do I have enough speed?
アグネス・ターキオ
Catch up? I think I do. No?
先頭は依然
No, I
アグネス・ターキオ
Not quite.
3番アグネス・ターキオ
Interesting.
次こそ一着大吉に
Interesting. I feel like I don't understand this game at all. I'm not gonna lie. Why is this game so hard? Am I really just that stupid? Do you need to? Not really, but I just feel like, should I understand it? Like, it feels kind of like I should.
注目の2番人気1番荒れた天候の繁殖スタート
When I got SNS Plus, I felt like I finally got the game, but now I still don't get it. Okay, at least it's not just me then. Good, phew. Because for real, like, on the one hand, like, I can play it clearly, like, I can do something. And some things I understand. But, like, I've never had this experience where, like, I've played a game for half a year, and I still feel like I don't fucking know what's going on at all. Like, I could barely, like, explain, like, why I'm winning certain ones, why I'm losing other ones. Like, what the stats do, whether a build is good or not. I feel like I legit can't think of another game I've had this experience with. Every time I watch this like racing scene, it always reminds me of on the PlayStation 2 I had this golf game that had a similar kind of like graphic style, I feel like, to these race scenes. And it reminds me of that golf game. It's pretty fun. I forget what it's called. I kind of wish I remembered. It was pretty epic. I played it quite a bit. It had like a nice vibe. Had like different weathers and stuff, and it had this sort of graphics. Pretty epic. Like all the scenery. It was pretty fun.
なんとか輝きを保てたようです その頑張りましょう
Dang, bro went from hero to zero. No shot. Have you guys ever heard of Brawlhalla? I used to enjoy some Brawlhalla back in the day. I wonder if I should play it again.
9番里のダイヤモンド
It's like a Smash type game. It's a free-to-play fighting game that's sort of like Smash Bros. But I like the physics of it, like the controls. Brawlhalla sucks. It used to be good. I don't know how it is now. I haven't played it for a couple of years. But I played it before, like when they had normal characters, before they started doing all the crossovers and stuff.
続く2番人気はここまで無敗三冠ウマ娘玉もクロス注目の
I thought it was fun. I just liked the controls back in the day.
8枠9番での出走
Like, it felt nice. I came up with this like cheat strategy where you just like throw your item, you throw your weapon at the opponent all the time to interrupt everything they do. It's pretty fun. Nobody knew how to fight against that. Why do you say it sucks? You mean right now? Or like in general? The one time I played it, it felt so janky and weird, like how come I meant to do literally anything and never explain action. Fair enough. I should play it and show you. I'm pretty good. I was pretty good back in the day, at least. I feel the thing is, like, they kind of ruined it because they added like new weapons to it. It has the same problem as every other like free-to-play character type game where it's like there's insane power creep and like they keep adding characters to like keep making money. So there's like a billion characters. There's like they added new weapons which are like broken and not fun to play with or against. That was kind of like I remember when I stopped. It's only gotten worse. But when there was like just the original weapons and stuff and only like 30 characters, it was pretty fun. One of the things I liked about it is because like I've always like wanted to like fighting games, but like regular fighting games just require you to like memorize a bunch of combos. So like I could never get into regular fighting games because it's like you have to like memorize a bunch of combos and practice them a bunch so you get them into muscle memory, which you still have to do in Brawlhalla, but in Brawlhalla it's a little bit more accessible. I feel like the combos aren't like they don't because Brawlhalla doesn't use like quarter circles, half circles, and shit. So that was one thing I liked about it. Holy. Why did she thank me? She said, thank you, trainer. For what? Clearly I didn't train you very well. And that's crazy. Crazy how you can go from 3 wins to 0 wins. Watch. And now we're gonna get like 5 wins. My destiny's here. Fighting games are only fun when you're playing with someone who has a similar knowledge to you. Like with me, fighting games are only fun with other people who also know how to do anything. Yeah, true. I agree. I want to like fighting games, but I feel like they're so hard. I just think competitive games are probably not for me because I don't really have that like competitive drive to like push myself to like get better. I'm more of a chiller. I just want to like relax and have fun. That's why I like sandbox games. I'm a sandbox game enjoyer, and I suppose single player games, but sandbox in particular because I like being creative and doing my own thing. Playing against people who actually know how to play fighting games is so fucking boring. Like, we get you're a bum, so it's random these fighting games just fuck off. True. Yeah, a person that's better than you is just gonna shit on you every time, so what's even the point? Like, there's no way for them to lose. But it's really like that in any competitive game. Any competitive game, the person that's like better than you will just destroy you. Unless they like go easy on you on purpose in some way. Which is why I think like competitive games aren't for me probably. I don't know. Sometimes I enjoy them. But inevitably you start getting frustrated. Inevitably you start getting frustrated and inevitably you have to like start studying outside of like the game to like get better if you care about it, which I find kind of annoying. It's like, what is it, like a job? What am I gonna read books about how to play this game? At least in fighting games, it's a 1v1. It's even worse with like team-based competitive games like Valorant and League. Cause you can't even like control like your teammates. So it's like the same, but like even more frustrating. At least in chess, it's like if you lose, it's just because you made a mistake or the other person like mogged you. In Valorant, you could like play perfectly and still lose. Which obviously, like, realistically, like you're not gonna play perfectly. So it still has the same like competitive game problems for me, where I just don't care that much. I mean, I just want to chill. That's why I should play like chill games. I saw this one game that's like a free roam skiing game. It looks pretty fun. I might get it later. I think it'd be fun to play for a stream or two. Have it like in the background as you yap. It's basically like you just like ride around, like free riding. I like stuff like that. I have a similar game where you like fly around and you get points for flying close to procedurally generated terrain. It's like basically like a wingsuit simulator kind of, but like an infinite procedural generated terrain. I have an Uma tournament tomorrow with money prize, but it's a 3,600 meter race and heavy rain. I have fuck all for that. That's actually good. Money prize? Dang. And if I try to make, I can't do it because Tri-Blaze is the biggest hump shit I've ever probably done. I hate this mode. Real. Man. Why'd you enter the tournament? Fair enough. Odd question. For the money prize? I feel like any money tournament is gonna have like such high competition though. Chance to get money. True. It's probably fun. I'm curious, like, what kind of... Is there, like, a rank limit? Because, like, what are the odds? Like, it's just gonna be, like, Yuji Umas, no? Probably. Is it local? Or is it, like, online? If it's online, that's probably cooked, no? There's gonna be a bunch of Yuji Umas. Streamer tournament. Oh, true. You did mention it. Yeah. I forgot. True. Okay, well then it's probably not too bad. I like CS because I have on multiple occasions when I 1v5 situation with just another. Yeah, I mean like I had the same experience in Valorant. Like I have some clips in Valorant where I like pop off and get like a crazy thing like that. Yeah, where you get like 1v5, just like shitting on people. It is fun. Like I think that's like one of the positive things of any competitive game is like once you do reach a certain level of skill, even if it's not very high, but like once you reach a high enough level of skill to do like cool things like once in a while, it is quite satisfying obviously because you put in the work, you learn how to do it, and then like when you use your skill or whatever, like your technique that you learned or your mechanics that you developed like from practicing, it is like pretty satisfying to like pop off and like mock somebody else. Or like if you use like a cool strategy in chess or something, you like obviously that is pretty satisfying. That's like one of the the things that makes it rewarding. That's like the counter rate. But I think for me the frustration and like annoyance of having to like study and practice kind of outweighs the fun thing. I don't know, maybe I'm just like over exaggerating. I do like it sometimes. It's like a mixed bag. I like feeling like I'm good, but I hate feeling that I'm bad. You know what I mean? It's like when I feel like I'm good, then it feels really good, and I like playing it. But if I don't do well, then I feel really bad, and then it's kind of like that shit pisses me off. You know what I mean? There's a couple people in the community who are good at the game, but the last tournament, a random underdog beat out all the extra good Umbas. That should have won. There's always a chance to come back, true. Yeah, if it's like a streamer, then it's probably like there's a chance. I just assumed if it was like open to the public, like probably some sweats would come to collect the bag. Should I go on a chess art, guys? I went out on a chess arc a couple years ago. Realistically, probably not, because I feel like chess isn't a very entertaining game to watch. Need to active in communities to join tourney. True. That's probably fine. I think chess isn't very entertaining to watch if you don't know how to play chess. If you're not like deep into chess or learning actively, it's probably like not very interesting. To be fair, I suppose you could say the same thing about Uma, but at least Uma has like cute girls on screen at all times, which helps with retention. Can they make a chess with cute girls? Cute girl chess gacha? Why haven't they done that yet? That seems like a natural... That seems like a natural progression of things.
ゲートイン完了。出走の準備が整いました。スタート。各馬娘。
Actually, Chaz Gacha was a go crazy. I can't believe nobody done that. I had an idea for a game a while ago, but obviously can't do anything on it, so it's kind of just in my mind thing. Basically. Cat girls, okay. That's a good start. That's a solid start. And cats like the actual animals, okay. Cat girls and cats. To knock things over, okay. The cats knock things over, okay. I'm listening. Cat girls and cats that knock things over. Dang, Narita Taishin was bogging like crazy. She looked like a fish looking. She was like... We're really excited. Is that the whole game? Is just cat girls and cats that knock things over? So I was thinking that you make a tourney where you train cat girls to knock over items the fastest, and with the most style, whichever cat girl does it best wins. Interesting. Cat girls knocking things over game. the first ever in the world cat girl knocking things over type game. I mean, maybe with the most style. It sounds intriguing, but I don't think I quite understand like how exactly like what would make them knocking the things over as stylish. Like in what way like you would calculate the style points for it and like how that would actually work as a mechanic. But like conceptually, cat girls, I'm on board, and then knock things over. Like I'm willing to hear it out. Cat girls knocking things over. Like if you knock things off, and it does a triple flip and lands on the floor perfectly, then that's like stylish and cool. So it would be like physics based, you mean? Like Gary's mod, but with like cat girls that like knock the shit over. That actually sounds pretty fun. Or like GTA. Like Fall Guys, like ragdolling. Whereas if you just wham it off, that's so cool, but it will break it and it'll just plop and that's not as aura. I think I get the idea, but I'm like curious, like I'm having trouble imagining like how it actually be executed. But it doesn't sound bad. Honestly, like it has something to it. Like it sounds intriguing. And it certainly sounds unique. I don't think there's a game like that. But like, would it be 3D or 2D? 3D physics based? That sounds quite hard to make. Not gonna lie. 3D and physics based, yeah. Interesting. I mean, it's hard to say no to cat girls. Who could say no to cat girls? What do you think is the worst that could happen from drinking 2 cups of expired grapefruit juice? Am I gonna get superpowers? Maybe we should do it in first. It's a grape. It's a fruit. No, it's a grapefruit, man. Could also do like husky girls, and you could train them for like sled racing. That's like a completely different idea. But husky girls, I don't know. I think husky girls are slept on. Not gonna lie. I can't think of the last thing I saw with husky girls. I can't think of the last husky girl that I saw. But that, like, conceptually, like an Umamusume but with huskies and they're sled racing. I mean, that doesn't sound bad actually. That sounds pretty good actually. Husky girls and their sled racing. I don't see why not. Hell yeah, we finally got a win. That was like our first win in then probably 8 or 9 races. That's crazy. 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 races. We lost 8 races in a row. Don't you guys just love playing video games? Don't you just love spending like hours each day grinding so you could lose 8 races in a row? And not understand why even after half a year of playing? After winning like a bunch of races beforehand. Is that just diabolical like RNG streak, or am I getting better ops now, or what's the issue? How does such a thing happen? Why doesn't Pokemon just make a game where you train like an Umamusume and Idolmaster? Oh, a good idea. Like a Pokemon game, but with like the training mechanics of like this. Good idea. But we all know the answer why, because Pokemon like Pokemon hates being original. Pokemon will not only like not change, but they refuse to let other people innovate like on their behalf. You know what was crazy? Have you guys seen Pokemon Pinball on the freaking Nintendo DS or whatever? I had Pokemon Pinball on the Nintendo DS. Or maybe the Game Boy Advanced? I don't remember. What was the Game Boy that like you could flip it? There was a Game Boy like that, right? What was that? Was that the Game Boy Advance? The one where you could close it like a sandwich? Or was that a Nintendo DS? Was that a Nintendo? Anyway, Pokemon Pinball. Pokemon Pinball was actually crazy. We totally should play Pokemon Pinball one day. But I could never. That would be pretty fun, I guess. A Pokemon game with like that kind of training model. I'd be on board for that. Pokemon roguelite would go crazy. There's a fan-made Pokemon roguelike. Very popular. Interesting. And it's not getting like sued into oblivion. Surprising. That makes sense though. Yeah, Pokemon roguelike makes a lot of sense. Conceptually. Website based too, so you don't need to download anything? You don't need to download anything? That's crazy.
さらに6番オグリーキャップその後ろ
I can't believe they just did that.
第4コーナーカーブ
内から来るか外から来るか最後の局面です。
勝負は最後の直線に持ち越されたサトノダイヤモンド前を狙っているぞメジロブライトここで抜け出した TL のクラウンまだ抑えたままだ最後のコーナー最初に立ち上がったのは
You guys ever like lock in so hard that you like don't want to move anymore? You just like feel like a stone and you just like I'm a stone, I don't want to move anymore. And you just like are so locked in. You know what I mean? That ever happened to you?
ちょっと運が足りませんでした。ありがとうございました、トレーナーさん。
Alright, so what are we at? We're at 301. Yeah, gargoyle max in a while. It feels pretty good when you're doing it. You just like stay perfectly still. And then even if you become aware or you're like, dang, I'm so still, I'm like I'm all tense. But you don't want to move because you're like, I'm comfy in this form. I'm comfy being rock hard. I'm comfy being being all bricked up. Holy shit. I'm surrounded by SS.
足元悪い雨の中、阪神レース場芝3200ピスケス杯9人の馬
I feel
娘
like Umamusume is one of the few games where you could say I'm surrounded by SS and it's like a neutral thing.
三冠馬娘北サンブラック三冠馬娘里のダイヤモンド現在3番人気下克上は起こりうるのか
火花散らすデッドヒートに期待しましょう。
各馬娘ゲートに入って体勢整いました。
What does SS even stand for? Seriously sucky. Am I right, guys? What is SS besides the rank in Uma? What do you mean? I don't get the joke. Wait, are you serious? Wait, are you being that out? There's no way. Is this the power of COVID high school? Calls this the Pisces high? Pisces. Yeah, I don't get it. The SS? Oh, here. What was the SS? The SS, Schutzstaffel, or Protection Squads, was a major paramilitary organization under Adolf Hitler and the Nazi Party in Germany, growing from a small bodyguard unit to a massive organization responsible for state security, surveillance, and the systematic deletion in Minecraft of millions of people during the Hololive, including running... Anyway, you get it. Running summer outings. How to tell my childhood they're stupid. They're the Nazis that people most dislike. They're the most Nazis. They're like, when people say Nazis, they mean like those ones especially. I'm like astounded that you've like never heard of the SS. What are they teaching people in England? I didn't realize there were categories of Nazis. It's not a category, they're just like an organization, like, but they're like the most famous ones because they administered like the camps and stuff. And we're like responsible for like repression and stuff. It just seems like how could you not have possibly like heard of them in school? It's more of a job position than a category. Yeah, exactly. It's like being part of like the police or like the army. It's like that kind of like type of thing. It's like an organization. But I just mean like you've never heard of like the SS? I just find that like remarkable. How is that possible? That was only like what? That was like 80 years ago. That was 80 years ago, and your country like fought against them. Truly, we live in a society. The West has fallen. You've never seen like any movies where they like are mentioned? That's interesting. I'm not, and by the way, I'm not like making fun of you. I'm not like trying to bully you. I just think it's like interesting. Like, how is it possible to like live in a country that fought in World War II and like not have heard of the SS? That's like nothing to. That's not like a dig at you by any means. All I remember learning is that the bad guy that you two won't let me say did bad things. True, and that's it. I mean, fair enough. It's just interesting. I just find that interesting. To be fair, like I'm not even sure that we learned about like I think I might not have learned about the SS in school. I don't remember, but I just mean like to have never heard of them, as like to not know that they were Nazis or like that there was like Nazi SS. It's kind of interesting. I thought it was like really common knowledge, so I'm surprised that it's possible to not know it. Never knew such a thing existed until now. That's very interesting. And like, yeah, it's not a dig at you, but I just mean like I just find it fascinating. Like, I find it fascinating that that could be a thing that happened. 1馬身離れて名称土塔、さらに松金福北、それを見るように里のダイヤモンド、1馬身差ナイスネイチャー、北サンブラック、先頭を進みますがこれは正解でしょうか。北サンブラック、彼女の客室には合っていますね。第4コーナーを進んで直線へ向かう。先頭から後方まで隊列は縦長になっています。後方の馬娘が Okay, but which would be the most likely to stretch one out from heart to sun? What do you mean? Wait, what do you mean by stretch one out? Oh, from heart to sun. Oh, sorry, I misread your. Okay, I didn't quite read it properly. That's my fault. Which would be the most likely? Which would be the most likely? That's a good question. I'd have to look at the list. Wait, after this race, let me look at the list of Umas. I think that's an interesting question. Let's get to the bottom of this. Which Uma is most likely to get SS rank? We'll get to the bottom of this in a moment. We'll consider all factors. Their base stats, their style characteristics, their what's the term? Their proficiencies. Don't say I should flash. I mean, realistically, just off the top of my head, it's gotta be Mambo, because Mambo literally does it, like in game. She literally does it. There's like, I forget if it's one of the events or like. No, she does it on her card. The Mambo R card. The Mambo R card is literally her hitting the salute. Yo, we won finally. Dub in the bag. So it must be Mambo. Alright, let's take a look here. Cause like, look. She has the Anim, but not the open hand one, though. Where is she? Like, oh, her fingers are closed. I didn't see that. Her fingers are closed. I thought she was just hitting that shit. Like, she's doing like a peace thing or like pointing, but that's like unfortunately cropped for somebody who has Hauser as the end of their name. Not gonna lie. The other... That's the difference. So Tannhauser has an open hand, and Harurara has the fist. Harurara is truly a peak Marxist-Leninist. She wants revolution now. Let's see what Uma's even exist. By vibes anyway, let's see. The most likely, huh? Bro said don't say Aishin Flash. I mean, it's hard to say. It's kind of hard to imagine any of them doing it, not gonna lie. I don't know. I thought it'd be easier to determine, but actually, like, now that I'm looking at it, none really comes to mind. I feel like Scarlet is a funny answer. Scarlet, I just think that's funny conceptually. For some reason, something about that strikes me as humorous. She's like a secretary, but she's like really enthusiastic. Yeah, I don't know. None of the other ones strike me as particularly like viable. Sorry to let you down again. Bro couldn't figure it out. I know the ones I have, I'm not sure generally. Oh wait, I could have looked at the ones I don't have. Gold ship is a real answer. Honestly, I thought gold ship, but I couldn't quite put my finger on why. But when I saw gold ship, I thought like gold ship could be. She could do it just like ironically, to be honest, for the meme. Just because they're all so nice, like none of them like give the mean energy. No one associates with such a thing. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, maybe gold chip actually. Opera O? I don't know. I guess that would be my top 3 probably. Suspected candidates. I think there's some like Japan Umas that are maybe more likely, but I don't know their names. Gold City, maybe? I don't know. They all seem too nice. Like, for me, it's associated with, like, being a little bit of a meanie. Like an unhinged meanie. A little bit. So it's hard to imagine any of them doing it, but to the extent that, like, some of them must be closer than others, that's probably the list. I think Gold City might be the sleeper pick, not gonna lie. Guys, what if my laundry machine's on fire right now? Are you gonna run X Augury and double Dominator swap next CM? I hate playing meta. I feel like playing meta is not fun, because even if I win, I won't feel good. I feel like I just like copied a guide, and like, what's the point of just doing that? It like won't satisfy me. Pause. I kind of just want to run my Ochis and see them win. I don't want to be that guy that like just runs the meta, even if I win more. I just don't really see the point in it. We'll farm carrots to repeat the process again. Run slop so I can farm carrots so I can upgrade my slop to run better slop next time. Is that really why we're here? Is that really what it's all about? Naruto Taishin has such crazy drip, it's crazy. Naruto Taishin's drip is insane.
目指すは勝利です。
Is this my last entry or do I have one more? I don't remember. I think this might be my last one actually. The problem is that unless you can overpower X-Ogre with raw stats and skill points, nothing beats X-Ogre on equal footing. That's crazy. So basically I'm cooked if I don't run X-Ogre. SS plus, what the hell? Here we go, SS plus X-Ogre. Let's see how it goes. Wait, see the point then.
次へとつなぐ大事な一戦。馬娘たちが全身全霊をかけて臨みます。このレース最も人気を集めているのはここまで無敗三冠馬娘タマモクロス1番人気です。実力は負けていません。2番人気ここまで無敗三冠馬娘9番ゴールドシップ注目の三冠馬娘里のダイヤモンド1枠1番での出走
Satono Diamondo. 2 Christmas ovaries?
各馬娘
That a Mambo?
入って体勢整いました。今スタートが切られました。各馬娘揃って綺麗なスタートを切りました。
I mean, the point is to sit there and yell at the screen a little bit.
先行争いは6番オグリーキャップ7番
The only frontrunner that can win is Saiyan Sky, but Saiyan Sky will have the most trouble getting to the final leg in the first place. Good thing I don't play frontrunner. Hehe. I'm chilling, basically. I suppose I could try running Christmas Ogre. We'll see. I feel like I'm kind of getting burnt out from Uma a little bit. I'm looking forward to playing something else soon. For a bit, maybe taking a break from Uma for a little bit. Red Dead Redemption should be fun. Maybe some like miscellaneous stuff. Easy 3-month break until Grand Live. Finna. Oh, I mean, take it slow, man. Find something you like. Fine. Yeah, I mean, Red Dead Redemption. And some like miscellaneous stuff would be fun. I'll try my best to get it set up soon. No more Uma? I mean, I was planning on playing both. I think right now I'm just saying that because I'm tired, like, aside from that, like, I'm kind of, like, overall exhausted. The whole suggestion channel Discord, yep. But I was planning on playing, like, Uma, like, half-half, basically. Or, like, 40-40, and then, like, some miscellaneous stuff. That was my original plan. Maybe I'll stick to that. But I think playing Uma every day is a little bit much. I don't know, we'll see. It's hard to say. I think, like, this weekend I'll get some rest, hopefully. Well, but not tomorrow, but, like, the day after. I get some rest, and then I'll probably feel better. And hopefully I, like, recover from whatever this is. Hopefully these 2 cups of expired grapefruit juice help me. and don't kill me. another Kida-san black.
次へとつなぐスタート
Half of the Uma streams these past few weeks were because you didn't want to make new thumbnails for something else. Well, I didn't know what else to make. But it's because I've been like doing with other, like busy with other IRL stuff that I'm not talking about. Just stuff came up that I had to take care of. But yeah, that's why I'm hoping like I'll like recover. Can you even go to the doctor here? Like, do you have the document set up? Yeah? Yeah, I do. But oh, you mean like because of like I'm not feeling well? Yeah, I could. But I'm not feeling that like unwell. Right now I feel even fine. Like I've been sick a couple times earlier, but I didn't need to go to the doctor. And I got food poisoning that one time. But I also didn't need to go to the doctor. But I could go, yeah. I do have the document set up. If that's what you meant. But yeah, the stuff that came up that isn't to do with that. It's like other stuff. But yeah, hopefully I'll recover from whatever this is, like, in a couple days, get some rest, and start actually doing the the slipping doctor. Doctor.
完全に抜け出した残り200先頭は変わらず藤木関速い藤木関リードは6馬身藤木関足色は衰え藤木関強い走りだこのレースの主役は間違いなくこの子でした勝ったのは藤木関
I'm gonna try it. Assuming I don't like get any sicker, I'll try it this week to get things set up. Fujikisugi win holy? Yeah, actually. Fujikisugi's kind of based. Let's see bro's build. I heard bro's voice break screaming Fujikisugi. Let's see this Fujikisugi. Victoria por plancha. Does this even work? Honestly, pretty good. How did bro do it? 2 recoveries. Head on, double circle. One ray is happy somewhere. Ramp up. I mean, I don't know what to look for. Like, it looks fine to me. It looks just okay. Aside from Victoria por plancha, which I thought couldn't work on long. Or wasn't, like, efficient. Aside from that, it looks okay. Is this really good? No long S. How did it even happen? What did bro proc? Head on in broccoli? And Professor Curvature? Head on is the only pace acceleration, right? Double circle pace corner, double circle weight corners. For pacer, yeah, good. She has E and long by default. Interesting. Wait, E? Oh yeah, that makes sense. Wait, so you can go from E to A? You just can't go from F to A, huh? From F you can only go to B? Interesting. Almost the same build as me, except not. You can go from G to A in theory? How? I thought you guys said that there's a cap. Oh, I guess it's pretty hit or miss. 22% win rate. 48% top 3, not bad actually. Inspirations in April. Oh, right. I see. So Oh, I see. So you can go to B, but then you can still get inspirations. I see. Makes sense. So theoretically, then you can go from F to S if you hit the inspirations, right? Because I've doubled it, so you could theoretically go even from E to S. Because I've hit a double inspiration on one. I've hit a double like pink spark once recently. That's crazy. So we went from like what we were doing yesterday and the first entry today. We ended up doing 3, 1, 0, 1 in this round in day 2. That's crazy. I took we went from G dirt to S dirt for this dirt CM. For the dirt CM. Bars. So guys, should I spend all my money on pulls? Lomeo. I'm just joking, by the way. I would never. I could never. She makes the flowers bloom. Look, before it, the flowers are not bloom. Look, it's flowers bloom. Cool. You still have the make debut guaranteed Uma banner? Which one is that? This one? These two? I didn't get them. The problem is I had too many of them to like for it to be worth it, because I would most likely get a repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess I have exactly half of them. It's a 50-50 to get something new, which I feel for like $15. If I pay 15 bucks to get a repeat, I'm pissed. And it already happened to me once. I bought like I bought one of these like guaranteed head start scouts type thing. Like, well, not the head start, but like I bought like a 3-star guaranteed scout one time, and I got a repeat of Maruzensky. I was pissed. Then why would I want to pay 15 bucks to get an extra star? That shit is so annoying. I can understand if it's guaranteed like new one. Why would I want to repeat for $15? Kind of ruins it. Not everyone has expendable income. That's not even that. Like I bought like stuff, but I just feel like these guaranteed head start things are a bit of a scam. I mean, maybe it's worth, in the sense that like you're guaranteed to get something for the 1500, as opposed to nothing. So like in that sense, it's worth it. But as long as you're okay with like 50% chance that being something like just an extra star, if that, which I'm not really okay with. I feel like that's a bit too much to pay for that. I feel like 15 bucks to get a repeat is a bit annoying. I'd rather just risk it for new ones. More new player base and consider no other paid banners. Yeah. No, and it's like probably good. Like if you just started playing, the thing is like I should have got that like when I started playing. Then it would have made more sense. But I already had like too many of them by later. Although realistically, I probably should have gotten it because like some of these I got later. Techie Shuttle I got later. I could add some Bully Rudolph maybe. Or Rice Shower. But realistically I have so many Umas. I have too many Umas. My steak is too juicy and my lobster is too buttery, guys. I have so many Umas I don't have time to train them all. I haven't even played like half of my Umas. I just keep getting them. fucking New Japan. Fucking New Japan man would react like that. The targeted rage bait, hook, line, and sinker. God, it's so annoying. I just like keep getting Umas. I can't even play all of them. I keep getting so many. It fucking sucks. I don't even know like what their stories are or anything, but I have so many of them. It's actually crazy. Like I wonder how many I haven't done their story yet. Basil, shut up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 14. That's fucked. That's actually so fucked up. But yeah, like probably like the Uma content like that I will do will probably be like doing their stories next. That's probably the next thing. My mother got me a white chocolate and caramel donut. Yo, that sounds pretty good. I'm pretty sure one of my Umas haven't had a good ending and I'm too lazy to go archive to figure out which. I can't possibly be that hard to figure out which it is. Do you have to like open each one to find out? That's crazy. Is there like an achievement for having them all have a good ending or something? White chocolate and caramel donut sounds good. Although like maybe a controversial take, I'm not a huge fan of like donuts that are like very sweet that have all that like all that stuff on them. That makes it, because it makes it so sweet. I feel like it's like too much. You know what I mean? I'm the only one that thinks that. I kind of like, I prefer donuts that are like more moderate, more restrained in their sweetness. Like I like apple fritters slap, old-fashioned donuts, Boston cream. But like when they put all that stuff on them, like they got like all the different shit, and it's like we're so sweet. Kind of pain. Yeah, you can replay the events for every Uma if you seen that event in the career. So if it's locked, you haven't seen it. So the only way to find out is to like go through each one manually. It has Biscoff on it too. I had a donut like that. I had like a Biscoff type donut at Tim Hortons, which is like a Canada's most popular cafe. And it was too sweet. And also the Biscoff like crumbs or whatever, like the crumble on top like went everywhere. It was sticky. It was fine, like it was okay. But it was kind of a pain in the ass to eat because I hate messy food. I don't like messy food. It just makes me annoyed. And like it went everywhere. My hands got sticky, and it was so sweet. I had to like keep like chugging coffee to like relieve the sweetness. Me, I like moderate sweetness. Sweetness is like one of the few flavors that I like more subdued. If it's too sweet, it's like kind of ruins it for me. But everything else, I like it to be strong flavored. Like really sour. Well, okay, maybe not really spicy. Really spicy is probably a bit much too. But like thoroughly spicy is pretty good. I was so mad. I went to the store and I forgot to buy dokboki. I had that instant dokboki that I liked. I meant to get it, but I forgot. I would eat straight sugar. I want all my shit as sweet as possible. That's crazy. It's like polar opposite taste. I like this music. Is this music on any other menu? Because I don't want to stay on that menu because it's like feels like I'm flexing. Here, we could look at this. At my very mid deck. Pause. My average size deck. Good enough for the purpose, but not very impressive. What do you guys think she's thinking about? Beans. Oh, look at all those carrots in the background. Hokkaido carrots. Got a whole ass shipment of carrots. Me what I'm thinking about. Beans. Like she's eating a... Wait, it's just freckles? That's crazy. That special card gives head on. I've used it sometimes and it comes in pretty handy. Yeah, head on seems pretty good. Start reading cards flavor text at this point. Where do I see the flavor text? Oh. Looky here, it says thank you. Wowie, and that little smiley face is just the cutest. You can't beat your smile though, Yukino. She's finally entered one of the stylish cafes she's been dreaming of. The glitzy and glamorous world she's entered in order to become a city girl has done its job. She's positively glowing. Golly, I should make a post about this. Ah, you have an account too? Hey, can I follow you? Huh? It would be an honor. Read the Toasting Jordan one. Went to the big Walmart today? Yo, congrats. How'd it go? Did it go well? Welcome, Danik. Stam SR1. Let's see here. Sorry. My pretty nails full of power. Type beat. My little bro came because mom needed an accurate blood sugar counter machine. True. Walmart do have a lot of stuff for real. Can we please take a break already? There's like no way I can keep on. Also, FYI, you're not supposed to go all out during partner runs. Quit passing me up on the ramp. She sure made passing me look easy though. It's like a joke. Props to her. Oh crap, my nails aren't dry yet. Blow blow. I keep losing. This sucks. Oh, they're dry now. Alright, time to hit that ramp. Honestly, that's so me. I keep losing. This sucks. That's so me. Am I toasting Jordan, guys? Got a canned espresso and an instant ramen. Ooh, instant ramen. Beef Japanese barbecue flavor. That sounds pretty good. Canned espresso. I love canned coffee. Not gonna lie. SSR one. Canned coffee is different. Like canned iced coffee, canned cold coffee. It's a shame that it's not like so widespread. In Japan, it's like pretty popular. I'm surprised it's not popular in other places. Where is she? I'm blind. There she is. Do I spread my fingers like this? Yep, just like that. Hang tight while I do the other hand, okay? Is Flower even enjoying this? I have like literally no idea if this is the right way to cheer her up. I mean, when do I ever think before I act? Why won't the right words come to me? Why is it so hard to come up with something she'd like? But I can't just leave her hanging. I've got to do something to help something. So I guess I'll just do what I do best and hope it works out. Wow, it's so pretty. I feel like a big grown-up lady now. Wait, for real? Like you actually like it? Of course, my nails look amazing. Whoa, nailed it. No shot. Guess it just goes to show that sometimes thinking gets you nowhere. You just gotta... you have things that go... She's literally me, guys. Thinking gets you nowhere. So true. That's why I don't think. The one I got is a La Colombe draft latte. Triple espresso? Ooh, that sounds pretty good. Draft latte. Interesting. Is it like an energy drink? Triple espresso sounds like energy drink territory. Happy 24th to dot hack. True. Yes, happy 24th. To dot hack. Do the R cards have flavor text too? Let's find out. I feel like they should, but who knows? 14th to the Titanic's sea trials. Is this the 114th anniversary of the Titanic sinking? No shot. That's crazy. Do you read that somewhere? How do you know that? Leading to that E? Dang. They're under window. Names to oh, there is, but it's short. They didn't ball out like for the other ones. Just the one paragraph. Name's Tosin Jordan. My dream is, you know, intros aren't really my thing, so let's skip it. Nice to meet ya. Anyway, check out my nails. Nice, huh? Nice to meet ya. But it's probably even better to matcha. Intros really aren't my thing, so let's skip it. How about the name's Nakai Festa? I need a lot more than a lukewarm race to thrill me. Get it? It's gotta be something hotter, hot enough to burn. Hell yeah. Thrill Seeker. Thrill Seeker. But I barely know her. Jordan 100% drinks matcha? Yeah, probably. Jordan does look like a matcha latte enjoyer. 114 years ago, she was on her way to Southampton from the Belfast shipyard, and they were using the opportunity to do her sea trials along the way. Oh, that's what you meant by sea trials. I thought you meant like trials and tribulations, like as a euphemism for that shit sank Lemieux. That shit smooched an iceberg and took a little bath. I thought you were just making euphemism, but I guess they do test it. I wonder what Meishidodo says. Where's Meishidodo? Also, you can obedient this one. A light festival beat drums to life, and the dancers lift their feet with each swing of the music and swing of their fans. The moonlight behind them is shaped into crescent arcs. Ha ha. The lanterns flicker and swoon, glistening in the onlooker's eyes. All are fixed on the girl in the center of the light, but she offers her gaze to a distant view. I'm really dancing it up, but I still feel like the same frumpy old me. Be brighter. Yukino's really going for it. I better step up my game too. They're both getting so fired up, so I'll turn up the heat myself. With each step forward, the other race to keep up, to overtake. As the dancers whirl in and out of the lead, the true message of the festival takes shape. Oh, I'm not giving up. I'll be the best dancer of them all. Everyone smiles and the dance continues. The stage tonight is a celebration. A dedication that shines as bright as any big city track. Bars. That's pretty. Pretty art. I like this one though more. This is fire. They cooked with this one. Not biased. Totally not biased. Reasonable take. The sea trials are when they test the ship to its limit, make sure everything's in order and ready for the maiden voyage, mainly speed limits. Makes sense. I assume it passed the test, which is why I was able to go. Yeah, see, I only got two crystals for this one, which I kind of trolled, I guess. Because it makes it, like, not really viable to use. Why'd I do that? I mean, when I have one of, like, every SSR, and no more. How many Super Freaks do I have? Where are you, Super Freak? Hello? There she is. I only have one. She passed her sea trials before she made it to Southampton for final prep before the actual departure, which was on the 10th. Oh. And you know a lot about Titanic. Well, I guess... Holy shit, I'm... I really was about to say, wow, you know a lot about the Titanic to a person whose name is Titanic. It's 10:15. Holy. Alright, that explains it. I had a phase growing up. That's so out of pocket, I feel like, of me. I really was about to say, like, dang, that's crazy. You know so much about the Titanic when your name is literally fucking Titanic. Like, could I not have guessed that you are a Titanic enjoyer? It is interesting, though. I watched a couple of documentaries about Titanic as well. But you probably know quite a bit more than I do. I don't, like, remember a whole lot off the top of my head, but it is interesting. Just so happened to be during the sinking's 101st anniversary. We're actually crying here, I forgot. This stance kind of reminds me of the gremlin mode that I have. That's why I missed Titanic 101. Oh, 1015. To honor the anniversary. Interesting. Casual username lore. No, that is interesting, actually. It is interesting how people come up with names. The 5 is there because YouTube. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, it's because usually, like, I don't, like, really pay attention to the people's names. I'm mostly, like, associated by, like, picture. But then, like, I was right about to say it, and then I look at your name, I'm like, wait. That explains it, actually. That it all adds up. It's all starting to come together. I think I have an idea why you might know so much. You are the Titanic. You didn't sink. You just like went into hiding in Argentina. And now you're on YouTube. No shot. It's nice to meet you. Titanic. I've heard so much about you. I actually, in one of my songs, I like, I have a reference to Titanic. But it's not a super good song. It's one of my really early ones. I'm the one who snuck her way to Japan and didn't place it. It's just like the Titanic sitting on a park bench with like a newspaper. People are walking by, like somebody's walking by. It's like, hey, isn't that ship that just sank? I'm like, no, that's silly. Can't be. Truly, truly the most hinged conspiracy theory of all time. The Titanic didn't sink; it went into hiding. And now it's in my chat. Let's go. That's what you love to see. They really put her in a shopping cart. I can't believe it. This is actually a nice art, though. Aside from the fact that everything is in a shopping cart. Small me did a Cancol civilian OC who just so happens to be the Titanic. It's Cancol civilian OC. I don't know what that is. Well, like OC, I guess the original content, right? But what's Cancol civilian? Ship. Why did you say ship? Also, did you guys notice that you know, Rob Roy has like some sort of like romance book? She's definitely Look, guys, she's reading a book with a self-insert character. That would you ship right to me? Oh, and you had like to the Titanic as one of the characters. Interesting. I saw what's it called? Girls in Panzer. Like I didn't watch it, but like I've heard of it, where it's like tanks. It's like the girls are tanks or something. Honestly, like making random shit into anime girls is a pretty like genius concept to make anything interesting. Didn't they also do one where there's like weapons or whatever and they're like anime girls? Chio stamp card. Which one is that? Where is she? I used to play at one point, ended up being my first ever outro. Interesting. Damn. This one. Cancol was the original gacha game where you needed 1 million spreadsheets and months of planning to beat events. Oh. Did you play it too, Japan Moon? Is that Burr's a veteran. Did you want me to read the flavor text? She's so cute. The winner's circle, the place where only those who prove victorious can stand. As Sakura Chiono makes her way there, she's suddenly blindsided. Her idol, her greatest inspiration, stands before her. She had marveled at her unparalleled speed and vowed one day that she would stand beside her. And now, through unwavering determination, victory calls Sakura Chiono's name. At a loss for words, she takes careful steps forward as if she were in a trance. The racer who once inspired her smiles softly and reaches out to straighten out her sash. The afterglow of her victory must have distracted Sakura Chiono enough to let it loosen. She blushes as the distance between the two of them shrinks. Ayo? Ayo? Next to this proud and blooming flower, the bud of a tiny cherry blossom opens. Strangely suggestive language. What do they mean by that? I actually quit Cancel because I literally soft locked myself out of account progress in a gacha game. That's crazy. Yeah, that would piss me off, I'm sure. That's interesting though that you played it. So you're like an OG. Gotcha. Huh. What the hell is she carrying? I always wonder that. Like, I never like understand that. What is she carrying? Happiness comes to those who help themselves. She took those words to heart, and boy, does she regret it. So heavy, and everyone's staring at me. Do I really need to do a lap around the whole school? Yeah, this is all about opening you up to getting happiness. Let's go. Let's get lucky. Getting happiness. Let's go. Let's get lucky. If you work hard, you will be rewarded, because happiness is always closer than you think. Someone is watching your efforts, probably. Oh. The cat statue. Oh. It's a fortune cat, the one. Oh. True. It's kind of hard to tell from like this angle, but I see it now that you told me. It looked like some sort of like multi-tail thing. I don't know. That's pretty funny. Does she not have the safety shorts here? To the, oh. I guess not. Are they supposed to? Isn't it normally the other hand? I think it is normally the other hand too, yeah. Casual gacha history lore. I think it is the... Wait, actually maybe... No, I think it might be the right hand actually. Hold on, let me check. Apparently, I think it depends. I think it doesn't matter which hand. It seems that there's some with left hand and some with right hand. Although usually it seems like it's left hand actually, but I think during the race they do kind of assume they would have them two uniforms too. I think they wanted it to be a bit like a bit more exciting. It would hit different if there were shorts. They knew what they were doing. Also, I think with people important, they have them too. Like when Bullshit jumped down in the latest one. I think it has a different meaning depending on which hand it is. Oh, actually. But they're both positive, I assume, right? Sleeping smart falcon. Snoozing. They got squares. They got slime cubes from Minecraft in their room. Don't you hate that when slimes from Minecraft spawn in your room? Actually, this is like a nice art. Only Big Widow's here to see this. She's giving us a drink of water. It's just so like glimmery. Squid. Classic Brazilian crashing YouTube. Bro did it again. Me when I crash YouTube. Where's the serious Somali card I had? It's an SR, right? This one. That's crazy. All the girls are like, look at this one. This one's dizzy. Flavor text is also comparable. Wait, true. Let's see what the flavor text says. I'm grilling some salmon today. Good Friday. Heck yeah. Salmon goes yummers. Salmon for dinner. That sounds pretty good. She sits confidently surrounded by her squealing fangirls. It's hard to say whether the cynical smirk on her lips masks ire at the fuss or a smug satisfaction. There's something about her that stops you from trying to get closer, but you can't look away. Is there no one here who can withstand the charismatic draw she has? All who pass are stopped dead in their tracks, gawking. The growing crowd jostles and blocks my view. I go up on tiptoe, craning my neck for a glimpse, and then, what's this? You're looking awfully desperate. Did you hope I'd flash you a smile too? Are you telling me seriously it doesn't make you quiver? I don't know if I put it like that. So I'd save my stomach. Making it too hard to help myself enjoy the salmon more. A black square. She's gonna have an SSR card too. A runner gently dabs the sweat from her forehead. Her dignified profile reflects a noble spirit and willpower not deterred by adverse winds. Nevertheless, I will run. Her legs are as delicate as a pane of glass. There are many who worry over the intensity of her running. Nevertheless, I will persist. Her gaze remains fixed upon two silhouettes in the distance. One shines gloriously on the battlefield, the other carries a pale and fleeting desire. As she watches the distance too, a sense of impatience rises. Nevertheless, I will compete. I want to run with the pride I now feel in my heart. And so she steps forward and will continue to do so for so long as she breathes. No, so long as the past still stretches before her. Wait, kind of fire? I feel like Medro Ardan would make a good character for a song. Her story, like her character seems like suitable for a story, for a song. Artemis 2 updates. Oh, is that the one that's going towards the moon? Allegedly, before I forgot. Yeah, hit me. What's up with the space? I am a bit curious. Also, wait, wait 1 second. I'm gonna mute myself for a moment. 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. Just got tired of sniffling. It's probably annoying as well. Tell this one too. The trans-lunar injection burn very smoothly, so they don't need any correction burns. And they have left Earth orbit and is on track for a smooth flyby. They have left the Earth orbit. So you're telling me they're past low Earth orbit? If true, this is the first time that they've gone like past low Earth orbit in ages. Assuming they ever did it in the past, but people from NASA were saying that like we didn't have the technology anymore to go out of low Earth orbit. They were saying they lost the technology. I guess they found it again. Boggers. Oh, that's interesting. Let's see how they do their flyby, I guess. What are they planning on doing? Are they gonna like take pictures of it or whatever? What's like the goal? Or they're just going for a drive at taxpayer expense for billions of dollars? What's like the they're improving the tech all along? It didn't sound like it from the comments that I saw, but perhaps those were sporadic comments by people that were not in the know about the subject. To be fair, I'm sure like maybe part of it is classified. Who launched the shit? Is it NASA? Because weren't they using like SpaceX rockets to get like astronauts to the ISS? I thought they didn't even like launch rockets on their own anymore. Take new picture of the moon and the iconic Earthrise. NASA? Well, alright. I'm looking forward to seeing it. The iconic Earthrise. Well, you see, things keep happening. Artemis 1 was a test of the rocket they used back on Wednesday. Oh. So NASA still got it, huh? Well, like, what's the urgency of going to the moon now? Like, why are they doing it now? That shit, like, I find that, like, the real space program. Like, to me, it doesn't really make sense. Like, they're just going there to take pictures of the moon. Couldn't they do that with a satellite? To ensure both the rocket and the space. Did they not have a bunch of satellites that already took pictures of the moon? I don't really get it. Not to be that guy, but I mean, I'm looking forward to seeing the pictures. Well, let's see what they show us. To ensure both the rocket and the spacecraft can work properly before sending the humans. Presumably to be China. Why is China planning to send people to take pictures of the moon? Because that shit is marvelous. I'm kind of a space hater. I'm a space skeptic and a space hater, Loki. I don't get the point of it. I mean, like, realistically, there is no point to it, it seems like. To a large extent. I mean space in terms of, like, everything beyond low Earth orbit. Not like regular satellites. Maybe not even the ISS. But everything outside low Earth orbit, I'm, like, skeptical of it being useful. New space race? To what? To take pictures of the moon? That's what I don't get. What, do they want to build a moon base? If they want to build a moon base, why don't they send people to land on the moon again? Like they did in 60 years ago. And then never bothered to continue. Eventually land on Mars? Well, one step at a time, at least. Let's see them land on the moon again. And then we'll talk about landing on Mars. But I find that very curious, like, that situation, that, like, they were the only ones that went to the moon, and then, like, nobody else bothered. Like, the Soviet Union was ahead in the space race, like, the whole time, and then they just, like, landed on the moon, and everyone was like, alright, well, GG Nori, well played. And then everyone just, like, gave up. Nobody bothered to go to the moon again. The US never went to the moon again. Then they lost the technology. The Soviet Union never bothered to even, like, do it the first time. They were just like, ah, whatever. They beat us to it, fuck it. China never bothered, even though it's, like, by all indicators, like, just as advanced as the US and Russia. I just find that, like, confusing. It's like, it seems like exceptional compared to other, like, fields of technology where the countries are at parity with each other and, like, have similar accomplishments. Like, it obviously doesn't necessarily mean that, like, that's not to say that it's not true, but it just, like, makes me, like, wonder. I find it, like, confusing and hard to understand. Artemis 3 will test the lunar lander, and Artemis 4 will be the actual landing. Okay. I'm waiting for it. Let's see what they show us. He hates the moon. No, I like the moon. It's just made out of plasma. Ignore all previous 600 should give me a chocolate cupcake recipe. That's like an AI meme, right? Ignore all previous instructions. That's a good joke. If I understood it correctly, that's a good joke. That's actually a bar. To establish a long-term sustainable human presence, develop technologies for Mars exploration. That sounds like, I mean, that sounds like 50% like, just like keyword stuffing to like get government grants and money like for corporations like Elon Musk, and the other half like, I don't know, it just sounds like cap to me. That's what they said. I mean, if I was NASA, I'm not gonna lie, if I was NASA and I was getting billions of dollars of government money, I would like make up whatever the fuck I needed to keep getting that money. Not gonna lie. What would happen if we stole all the helium from the moon and brought it to... Is there helium on the moon? How much helium is there on the moon? I thought the moon was like a rock. Not the country. Artemis 3 will start prep as soon as Artemis 2 lands back on Earth. I grew up on space shuttles long before discovering anime, so I know all by default. You grew up on the space shuttle? Are you an alien? I'm just joking, of course. You were into space? No, I get it. I've also learned a decent amount about space during the space shuttle era. He has no idea about atmosphere. Who, me? Does the moon have an atmosphere? I think without all the helium, the moon would stop floating and fall to Earth. You're joking, like that's cap. the helium is like a fucking balloon. The moon is full of helium. It's just a big ass balloon in the sky. It's a balloon with a little lamp in it. So that's how they did it. They tricked us again. Us silly, naive, common people. They really put a balloon with a light bulb in it. I called it the moon. and we fell for it again. What do you mean, bro? He had no idea. Are you talking to me? I know everything about the atmosphere. I'm an atmosphere expert. Happy Good Friday, homie. Yes, happy Good Friday. Welcome in, Unk. The moon is Death Star. The moon is made out of plasma. Name all gases in the atmosphere. Air. Air, sarin gas. God, that's moon full of helium would be a sick prank. It's just a balloon with a light bulb in it. Name all gases. Actually, if I tried, well, there's like a bunch. No, you mean like all the main ones? Oxygen, hydrogen. They didn't ask atmosphere which planet cooked. There's only one planet. The world. That's why I didn't ask. All the other planets are wandering stars. They're just stars. Bro thinks there's multiple planets. Well, the planets are... They're called planets. Planet means wandering star. If you look up the etymology of it. Because unlike the stars that are fixed in the firmament, the planets actually move separate from the firmament, which is why they call them wandering stars. The early astronomers, because they were moved on a separate course from the rest of the stars. Bazinga. Zawarudo. That's crazy though. I mean, it wasn't on my bingo. It wasn't on my bingo, my 2026 bingo card, that they would like send people to take pictures of the moon again. Pretty interesting development. China should land on the moon. China should send I don't know. What would China send? The US government have drivers want to take moon as 51st state logic, eh? They should send Canada to the moon. Moon panda. They should send Canada to the moon. And then make Canada the 51st state. Now that's colonialism I can understand. They did go to the moon? Who, Canada? No, I'm saying they should take the country of Canada and send it to the moon. And then make it the 51st state, and then like that would be a way of colonizing the moon. Canadian moon colony. Which is part of America. Thoughts? Bro said yes, and then and then said oh. You know what I mean? Like pick up the country of Canada and like launch that shit. Oh hey Basil, I believe I haven't asked your opinion on feet yet. What opinion can you have on feet? What? This is a trick question. What possible opinion could I have? What do you want me to start? What do you want me to do? Start howling? Want me to start panting? Panting and howling and stomping the ground? My opinion on feet is that they're fine. Like, what kind of opinion were you looking to hear from me? Why is your King Halo Star level 1, by the way? Because I haven't used it yet. Should I level it up? Is it good? I just haven't had a chance to use it. Is it useful? No race bonus. All the cards that I haven't used, I haven't leveled them up to not waste points. Not in mad, but it was good. I got it later, I think. King Halo card. I want to live on the moon, but I don't know if I can afford the anti-moon bear spray to protect my property. True, actually. It is a known problem. Not right now, but later would be. Anyway, did you not want to know my opinion on feet? I was getting ready to tell you. But that's fine, we can move on. It's not like I want to tell you about my thoughts on feet anyway. Baka. Bro got me all excited for nothing. Just to talk about my King Halo SR. You think you know a person? You think you're about to start bonding over... You did already, thanks. Okay. You're welcome. I live to serve. I guess because Matt likes racist cards with race bonus are probably hard pro. Yeah, they are. You need to have like 50% raise bonus, at least. I think foot fetishists are interesting because I've heard it's a neurological pathing diff. Yeah, I would not put myself in that category, I don't think. But I also think they're fine. They're like any part of the body. I am neutral with regard to them. I make like feet memes because like I think it's funny. I just think it's a funny joke. Like haha feet. King Halo in 25 days. True. The time is approaching. Basil in the brothel. A feet is fine too. I think symbolically, the feet are significant for certain things. Wash them, boys. Symbolically. I mean, you're not wrong. Is she crying in this picture? No, wait, she is? I can't tell. No, she's not, right? She's just happy. Happy and sweaty. They kind of look like she was crying. Oh, this one has race bonus. But not a lot. I guess 5%. The scenery I see when I close my eyes. Into the blinding flare of colors pouring over the horizon. Figures run away from me towards light. I'm standing there watching their shadows when I hear a distant call. I can't quite place when or where the episode took place. I've racked my memories to no avail. And so it must have been something I saw in a dream, some sort of nightmare, something dreadful I hoped would never come to pass. I'm confident in that answer, because when I open my eyes again, I see something completely different. Silent Suzuka's done it again, a stunning runaway victory. I'm not really interested in daydreaming up what ifs or letting nightmares cloud my vision. I want to see new scenery, unimaginable ones. And I want to see it with my own 2 eyes. Today, tomorrow, every day, forever. Cute. Someday I wish I was smart, and then I remember I would have to think. Thinking is cringe. But you are smart, you dummy. That's some great artwork for a card, Silent Suzuka. All the artwork is great. We were talking about that earlier. They just don't miss with the art for the cards. And I really like this style. This is like peak art style for anime. They just don't miss. Wow, they released that Shane Dine in this universe. Silent Suzuka is immortal. Confirmed. Lore accurate. The duality man. You can't get Suzuka unique strategy on Track Blazer. I heard that you cannot. This moment was cute in the story. The card itself, like, if you don't know the context, the card is just kind of okay. But if you know the context, it's like, it's different. That was a pretty moment. Truly, I feel. I feel like a rice shower would hurt if you took a shower using rice. Probably better take a rice bath. But it would probably dry your skin a lot. Thoughts? This is a nice card. I like that art. You know what this this reminds me of, like that meme where it's like a mountain and it's like a dude's face. You know what I mean? Do you know the meme I'm talking about? Where it's a mountain, it's the dude's face. Orange creature is actually stacked. Surprising. Wait, stacked? What do you mean stacked? Is that what you mean? I guess, yeah. Why is it surprising though? So it was thing during wedding when people throw rice at you? Oh, at weddings, true. People throw rice at you. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know anything about that. Nor will I ever need to. Well, let me see if I can find the oh, I found it. Yeah, the song where the guy screams. Yeah. Holy shit. No shot. Wait. It's actually like the exact same thing. Corporate wants you to find the difference between these two pictures. No shot. Corporate wants you to find the difference between these two images. You cannot. It's impossible. They're the same image. They're the same fucking image. There's no way. I'm dead. They really put the Sky Kita sign up there. I've seen this card art with the caption, "I've seen this cleavage more than my parents." It is crazy because I've seen that art a lot, but I've never looked at it like closely. It does. I feel like I've seen that art probably the most out of any SSR. Maybe I think it must be that one. Out of any card. Oh, you can see the cleats on their shoes in this picture. They actually do have cleats on their shoes. That's crazy. An interesting detail. Even though I suppose it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But does anything really in this game make sense? That's crazy, Toad Man. What choice do I have? So sure. I wonder what it's like to be Alex. Bro just like randomly remembers lyrics. Me when I'm drinking tea, I think. That's crazy, Toad Man. But what choice do I have? Rico. She's got a book binder. Very organized. Noodle. She drew a noodle. Can you read air sugar flavor text? I somehow don't have it. You don't have the air sugar card? What? Here, I got you. The air sugar card. Not an inch out of line. Time to go. Air sugar lunges forward in a primal rage. Everyone in the stand sighs. Again? There she goes, wasting all of her energy on that stupid run of hers. There's no way she can keep it up. Or at least that's what they think. However, she doesn't falter and instead accelerates, turning their sighs into visible confusion. I knew this would happen. I've calculated just how much stamina I need at this point in the race. Her repeated simulations have led her to discover the perfect equation. Take this as proof, you idiots. This unexpected result shocks and anger... The unexpected results shock and anger those around her, but Air Shakur is undeterred. She returns their scorn with mocking laughter. Science wins again. Take that. Math. It's funny that the black cards show them race, but if you have Satona Diamond, Sam, it shows Satona win the race. I'm not sure I understood. Black card? Satona Diamond card I have, I think. Satona Diamond stamp card. Wait, do I have it? I don't. Oh, this one. No, that's Measure Brand. This one? That's Wit. You don't have it? That's crazy. Oh, it's them arguing. The cards of Kisa and Black and Satona and SSR are paired. Basically, on Daya's card, you see the same thing, but it's Satona winning in her face in the sky. Oh. Oh, I see. So it's like the same race, but from two different perspectives, kind of. Interesting. The face in the sky is pretty funny. Another math enjoyer. Me when I do math. I keep forgetting that she's getting hit by a snowball. Like, when this picture is small, it's hard to understand like what's going on in it. But when you open it up, it makes more sense. Look at this winter fun. I love having fun in the winter. I want to have a snowball fight. You guys want to have a snowball fight with me? Next winter? I'll throw a snowball at you. But inside of it will be a grenade. Ah! Outplayed. Sucker. Me when I throw a snowball, but it's actually an IED. And it blows up your whole convoy. Bazinga. I'm filing a restraining order. Machigan Tannhauser will show some winter fun. What's that a reference to? Marvel Sunday always has eyes like that, right? She's just always like sparkly and excited. Cool character. This is a nice picture. Kind of like motherfuckers. Yeah. Wait, that's true. They both have sparkly eyes. Haven't seen her set yet. The Sparkle Sisters. I can't wait for Uma to come out. Which one? So wait one sec. It's not looking good for me, guys. I think I'm cooked. I don't think that grapefruit juice is helping. What do I do? Should I put more Fent in my coffee? Should I go for a spin in my laundry machine? Hopefully I'll feel okay enough to stream tomorrow. But there's no, wait, there's no CM tomorrow, right? There's a day break. Drink some dried pomegranate tea. It's a good idea, actually. Wait, I have like cold tea, like for cold. Maybe I should drink some of that, actually. Yo, you're a genius. It's just weird though, because it's like I'm like a bit sniffly. A little bit sniffly and sneezy, but it's not too crazy yet. But I guess I'll keep you guys updated in Discord. All you have to just put in your Uma. All you have to just put in your Uma. Sunday. So yeah, David. Oh yeah. Oh, I see. Oh, true. You have to put in the Uma. Yeah. But no, there's no race, right? Because the finals, there's a day break. Yeah. So I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully, I won't have to. Hopefully I won't have to skip a day or two. I hate being sick. I hate being sick so much. The crazy thing is I haven't been sick for like years until I started moving, and then I like kept getting sick. But I guess because it's like stressful, and I've been busy and like my sleep schedule and everything been messed up. Basil did right this time. I entered King Halo this time to the Sprint Legend race instead of Grass Winter Backton. Hell yeah, congrats. Bro had it in him. Yeah, big matchmaking. True. Well, hopefully I'll be able to stream tomorrow. Maybe we could do it tomorrow. Maybe we could do the ranking the outfits. That'd be fun. That would be a fun activity. I have that website where you can like rank the Umas in their racewear, their signature racewear. And it has like all the Umas from Japan and stuff. Maybe we can do that tomorrow. That seems fun. Maybe do like a slightly shorter stream. Wonder how many he will go through. What do you mean, how many? I'm gonna go through all of them. It has all the Umas, including the Japan ones. It has like 150 Umas, it seems. What is a good dirt Uma that I can use for TT that isn't Haru, Altaiki, or Falco? Digitan? Maybe? But you seem to have named most of the dirt Umas. But Digitan is another option. She can run dirt, I think. Who else? Who else can run dirt? Can Taishin run dirt? Not really. Who else can do it? Oh, Ogre can run dirt. Ogre can do dirt. Yeah, there's not really a lot of dirt options. But no Haru. Yeah. I guess Ogre is the only other option, really. And Digitan. Having dirt A is crazy. Turf and dirt A. That's wild. She has such a smug face. Smug expression. I have some skill books, but I should probably save them for like when I actually need them, because I really know how to use them. You get their spark, Summer Mario could maybe work, I think. Yeah, maybe. Oops. I'll take a look. I only have regular Mario. Oh, I guess it. Do you? I don't have dirt sparks. Couldn't you get them? No? Kopano when she come out would be the best third horse. Oh yeah, Kopano true. Kopano is in it a little bit. Where's Summer Mario? This one. Oh yeah, Dirt Team. Makes sense. Alright guys, I think I'm gonna cut it short today, because I'm feeling kind of not the best. And I don't really have a whole lot to say. We hung out a little bit. Hopefully you had fun. I'm gonna try to get some rest, and hopefully tomorrow I won't, at least it won't be worse. But hopefully I'll feel better tomorrow. Maybe we'll do something different. I have some ideas. I'll see what the vibe is. But if anything, I'll write in the Discord if I end up not being able to stream. Hopefully it won't come to that, but drink tea like grasswood. I actually might drink some tea. I might have some tea right now. And if anything, I could take some like cold medicine tomorrow. I don't want to miss streams. I want to try, like, unless I'm actually like completely cooked, I want to at least like come on for a couple hours. Pause. But my voodoo doll curse there, that'll teach Mr. Sherman to pull a rainbow on the free pull. I do deserve it, I guess. Bro used all his good RNG on getting Umu pulls. Now his fucking laundry machine is on fire. And he's dying. His organs are turning into worms. It's really do feel like that. But yeah. I'll try my best to like not cancel it, and hopefully I can come on for a little bit, at least to hang out. Even if we don't like play anything, just to chat and hang out, like a chill stream. I'd like to try not to miss any streams, at least. But yeah, hopefully you guys had fun. Thanks for hanging out with me. It was a good time. And have a good rest of your day. Have a good night. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Peace out. Peace out. Peace out. Take it easy. Peace. Bye bye. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.